Boom, 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 boom. Boom, Chickadee Chenka. How's it going, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another cheeky little watch along for you. What's good? What's going down, everyone? Hopefully I'm coming through okay. I've had all sorts of technical difficulties, you could say, so far today. With obviously setting stuff up on the new PC. There's no ticker at the bottom of the screen. I've got the ticker on here, right? Everything's normal. I had it, I'll just put it over to my new PC, guys. Simple as that, you know how it is. And basically, I don't know why, but for some reason, this is what happens now. Everything's exactly the same. But if I put the ticker up here, don't know if you guys can see it at the bottom there, it just says marquee text file not found. Yet there is the marquee text file there, and it's just exactly the same as it always has, but it's just gashed out for some reason. Also, the timer on the top right is fucked as well. So, and also the green screen shit in the bed a little bit. So I've just been tweaking a few things. So sorry I'm a little bit late, but we are here for the Manchester United versus Crystal Palace watch along. Come on, United! We're going to smash up these melts. How are we all doing? Let's see who we've got in here. Eamon Barrett. Hello, Eamon Barrett. Dilly Hill. Dizzy Red Devil. Yanis Varaklis. Mr. Primot. Says, looking fresh, Big O. Thank you very much. Yeah, I did have a bit of a shave. Mohammed Zain Gamer, hello. JW92. Sam Cohen says, let's be having them. Good evening to you, Sam Cohen. Ellie's in here as well. She says, yo-yo schlags. Rupert Meadow, hello. Linksy, hello. Must play. Bobby Strudwick, Tackle a Bell. Petro85, Wiggy. Rushmano, DM, MUFC fan, Aaron Homeyard. Neil Duffin. How you doing, Neil? Great to see you. Says, go on the Flying Pig. Go on, Neil Duffin. Come on, United. Rupert Meadows, space in your face. Mikhail Kramer, Illy United, the Liverpool addiction. Henry King, Igor Kaisenev, Lalu Pato, the Vutinator, Georgia Scott, JW92, Rachel, Sergio Ramzus, MUFC fan, Beauty from Pain 23. Josh Drain, Alex Rincon with a $2 super chat says, come on, United. Come on there. Get in there, my son. Vincent Bullock as well. Who else haven't I said hello to? Berber, Eileen O'Leary, the Vutinator. The back is shagged, Neil Duffin, but we're still here. We're still here, live and kicking, my friend. Ellie, DM, says, come on, United, let's go. You, a Gashtastic legend. You, what? Anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining me. Sorry we are a little bit late. Kingston Kaluba's in here as well. Says, are you fine, fine pig? We thank God for your recovery. Yeah, I'm okay, mate. I'm not too bad. Thank you very much. What do you mean? Alejandro Saban Kayam's in here as well. He says, Peter Crouch said on an ad, penalties handed out to large crowds and United. What a tit. What a big lanky tit. No, I actually like Peter Crouch, but fair enough. That's a bit of a lanky tit thing to say, isn't it, Kayam? I agree. How's it going then, guys? Hope you all had a great day today. United versus Palace. Away at Palace. Tough game, this one right now. You actually look at where Palace are. They're doing a decent job at the moment, getting some scalps. Well, I say they're doing a decent job. I mean, they're Crystal Palace at the end of the day, and they're generally a little bit gash. But they're 13th place, which for Palace is actually decent. They're not doing too badly, guys. So you gotta say this is going to be a decent test. But their form's not exactly mind blown in the league going into this game. Their last 5 games, they've won 1, they've lost 2, they've won, they've drawn. United, on the other hand, our form is 3 draws and 2 wins in the last 5 games of the Premier League. Our away form's actually been pretty good. The team lineup today, unfortunately, guys, it's not scrolling across the bottom of the screen for you. This is old school. This is Gashtastic. This is freaking amateur hour. There's no team name across the bottom of the screen. There's no timer in the top right-hand corner. This will all be addressed for the next watch along, guys. I should have just assumed that I might have some issues, but I just assumed that once I copied all the files over and installed it, done everything as I did last time, that it would just work. But anyway, I was obviously wrong. So there you go. I'll tell you what the team is. The team is today for Manchester United is Henderson in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Bailly, Maguire, and Shaw as the back 4, which fills with a little bit more confidence than seeing that Lindelof and Maguire combination, because I just don't think that works very well. Bailly and Maguire, I think it's much better. Bailly's just the better defender that we've got. We just have to manage him and play him occasionally, it seems. Luke Shaw's obviously been our best player recently. Henderson in goal. David De Gea had a good game last time out, but Henderson in goal today. Interesting. What do you think about that, guys? Would you have played Henderson or would you have played De Gea in this game, guys? Have a vote. De Gea or Henderson? Fred and Matic in the midfield. He's gone for tried and tested solidity there. I'm not too crazy about that sort of selection when there's a lad named Scotty McTominay who's on the bench there, because I think maybe he gives you a little bit more in terms of going forward as well than either of those two. But there you go. And also, where's Donny van de Beek? But anyway, Greenwood, Bruno Fernandes, Rashford in behind Cavani. Cavani's the big boy, with the big boy starting up there. Get in there, Cavani back in the side. That just offers us so much more. Rashford on there. Pretty much at this moment in time, it's our strongest looking attack. Sorry to say, but Martial, he's not really been up to form recently. Cavani, Bruno, Rashford, Greenwood, that is a good, strong front four. So come on, United, we're going to smash up these melts. We're only a couple of minutes away from the kickoff here. In terms of Crystal Palace's team, they've got a back four: Joel Ward, Kayute, Cahill, Van Aanholt, Milivojevic, and James McCarthy in the centre of the midfield for Crystal Palace. For Crystal Palace, Jordan Ayew, Easy, and Andros Townsend across the three, and then Benteke up top. So another 4-2-3-1 formation coming up against our 4-3-2-1 formation. And, of course, in goal, they've got Gator. So come on then, United. This is going to be a, tough test. I think our away form's been good. What's your predictions for the game, lads and lasses? I'm actually feeling a bit confident. A lot of people were saying 2-1 to me earlier on in the Discord. 2-1 does sound like a realistic scoreline. We probably should tear Palace up. But we might concede because we just sort of concede, don't we? We've got Slabby Maguire a fridge at the back there. So we might well concede. But I am actually going for 3-0. That's my prediction for the game, guys. 3-0 to Manchester United. We're going to absolutely penetrate them. 3-0 penetrations. Sam Cohen thinks 3-1. 2-1 says Flying Pig United fan 67. Hunar says 2-0. Mikhail Kramer says 2-0. Eileen O'Leary thinks it's going to be 2-0. Wallace Moncroy Stewart, you legend, you long-time legend, getting those bows and arrows in there for Edinson. I like what you've done there, Wallace Moncroy Stewart, mate, and I'm feeding you. 3-0. Alejandro Sabang thinks, Crystal Palace, you what? Lindelof's not playing. Yes, says Rupert Meadow. Get in there. Dean Henderson starting as well instead of De Gea in this game today. See how he gets on. Neil Duffy, Greenwood to score 3-0. Yes, that's the sort of vibes that I'm feeling as well. I think Bruno's going to get on the score sheet. Cavani's getting on the score sheet. And I'm going to go with you as well, mate. I'm going to go Greenwood getting on the score sheet. I think he's only got one Premier League goal this season. Today's the day he's going to add to that. Scoojo, Duck Mercy says 2-0. Must Play says 9-0. Kayam thinks 3-1. Shazad thinks 3-0. Rickon Vega thinks 3-0. Dizzy Red Devil 2-1 to United. Rushmano 2-0 to United. Come on then, lads and lasses. Let's be having you. The game is about to kick off. Sorry there's no timer in the top right, guys, today. This is piss poor, but I will tell you with the time and stuff periodically. The timer and stuff will be back. The ticker will be back next time. It's gash, I know, but I set it up for next time. The Vutinator, Lalu Pato, well, I'll try and fix it for next time, I should say. I did set it up for this time, but it's just not working. G-Wolf United says 5-0 to United. Come on. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the baby-faced assassin, looking on there. Come on, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, my son. Hopefully he set this team up to be attacking tonight. I know we're on the road, but I want to see some good play. I want to see some attacking, dominating play. I want to see us getting the ball into Edinson Cavani, mate. Feed Edinson. Feed the Archer. And he will score, mate. Ellie says, read my super chat, you slag. I'm so sorry, Ellie. I've absolutely melted. I'm so sorry. Super chat Ellie here. Thank you so much. He says, tell Dante he's a knob, but I love him. I almost read that wrong. I almost read that as, tell Dante he's a love, but I knob him. Anyway, yeah, Dante, you're a knobhead, mate, but Ellie absolutely freaking loves you, pal. You got a good one there. Stick those love hearts in the live chat. Let's do this. The game's about to kick off, lads and lasses. Here we go. Bruno Fernandes gets us underway. We're underway. Come on then, United. Down the left side. Half-time side, Maguire feeds it in. Here's Matches, plays the ball forward. The ball is given away immediately to Palace. The Cake Cadet in here says, today, Robin Hood robs the poor. He says Edinson Cavani's Robin Hood, but he's not going to rob them the rich and give to the needy. No, he's going to take from the poor. I like what you did there. Thank you so much for the super chat there, Kate Cadet. First Golf Gamer says, poor Dan. Griffo Chaz says, timer. Griffo Chaz, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Griffo, yeah, there's no timer today, mate. There's an issue with the timer. And also, why is that there? That looks gash there. Oh, but yeah. There's an issue with the timer, Griffo Chaz, and an issue with the ticker at the bottom as well, my friend. We'll address this for next time. It's new PC. I installed everything exactly the same. For some reason, it's just having a few issues right now. We'll get into it. I'll tell you what the time is. It's 1 minute and 2 seconds right now. Now it's 1 minute and 4 seconds. Now it's 1 minute and 6 seconds. Wow, Roy Hodgson looking happy. Mrs. Doubtfire in the house, mate. What's going on, Roy? Oh, hello, dear. I used to play fullback, you know. Oh, but that was decades ago. Roy Hodgson's in here. Oh, you know it. Oh, I saw everything, dear. It was an angry member of the waiting staff. Oh, did you forget to tip him, dear? It was a run by Fruiting. We're going to give them a run by Fruiting tonight. Manchester United, here we go. 1 minute 41 gone. Back to Gator. He loves one up the pitch. As far as slabbing to Maguire, who gets that slab on it, brings it down. It's well won back by Fred in the centre of the park. Excellent stuff. Bruno Fernandes takes it forward. Bruno Fernandes cuts back inside. Tries to get a shot or a pass popped off there, but it is relinquished. And now here come Crystal Palace up the other end. Crystal Palace, good ball forward into the path of Benteke, but it has gone out for a throw. Yes, that's right. Help is on the way, dear. Oh, my goodness me. Griffo Chaz, though. Hope you're doing well, lad. Roshmano says we've got 79 likes. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate you. Appreciate that, Rushmano. Yeah, Rushmano, if everybody could do us a big favour and smash that thumbs up button on the stream, that would absolutely be sensational. Please do hit that thumbs up button. Leave a little like on it. Let's get 100 likes on this stream. Like spike. Also, if you could give it a share on social media, that would be insanely awesome. It's pinned in the top of the live chat there if you guys want to give it a retweet. And I will also follow anyone back who doesn't... I'm not already following. Ruthless Sausage says I still can't get my head around this footy strip. I like it these days. I used to hate it, mate, but I love it now. I think it looks badass. I don't know, one of those weird things that's just really grown on me. Yes, Tackle Bell's Wi-Fi's fixed. He can watch the stream often. Fantastic. Yeah, I don't know, actually, Alexander Skinner. I don't know if I've got the players in my club, but we'll have a look. Eddie O2's in the gaff, says, good evening to members and supporters too. Hope we bang these average guys. Eddie O2, that sounds wrong. Don't say that out of context, mate. Hope we bang these average guys. You what? No, you're right. I hope we smash up these Eagles, mate. Crystal Palace are going down here. It's just a matter of time. United settling into it here. Here's Matic with a good forward ball to Bruno, but Bruno's touch is a heavy one, and he has gifted possession back to Crystal Palace here. Crystal Palace. Any career mode on tonight? Jordan Purchell, there won't be tonight, actually. Sorry, my man. But that should be back tomorrow. I slept all day, didn't I? I was up doing a GTA stream on my Flying Pig gaming channel until the wee hours of this morning. And I did a FIFA stream late last night. Ultimate Team, but Ultimate Team's going to be back and FIFA tonight. So we're going to be streaming a lot later. But right now it's the football, lads and lasses, and it is important. Manchester United versus Palace. Leicester drew today, didn't they? Get in there. Leicester drew. Did you see Iheanacho's goal, by the way? That's pretty sweet. But yeah, Leicester drew. So Manchester United have an opportunity here to get some points up on Leicester, which is good for us, obviously, in the hunt for cementing our place in top four. Because let's be realistic now. I don't think Manchester United are expected realistically to challenge City for the title now. Look, we are in a challenge, but they're just quite far ahead and they look like a winning machine again. Hang on a second. It's a chance for Palace, but it's well beaten away there by slabbing to Maguire. Luke Shaw comes out to close it down. He is fouled. The ball's gone out to play for a throw-in either way. Look, I don't realistically think we're gonna win the league this season, but cementing ourselves in the top couple of positions in the league is a good improvement. It's progress for United this season. It's closing the gap. We've closed the gap significantly with the top of the league this year. Solskjaer's done a great job of doing that. And of course, we are in the hunt for a couple of trophies still. We could win the Europa. We could win the FA Cup. So if you factor that in, if we did win one of those, just one of those, doesn't matter which one, and cement top four, that's a good season for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer this year. We're not expecting wonders, especially when we've got the hindrance of the Glazers and the board who didn't get us the centre-backs or Sancho or some of the players we should have got in the summer that we were rumoured to get that we didn't. We ended up sort of cheaping out. And yeah, we've done all right this season. We've done good this season. Ole's done great this season with what he's got at his disposal. But we should have a little bit more. We should have that world-class centre-back. You look at City, went out there, they bought Diaz and Ake. That's what we should do this summer. We should buy a couple of centre-backs, a CDM, a striker, maybe even a right winger, or see how Diallo's getting on. But yeah, it's a free kick to Palace. They whip it into the danger zone. Oh, it's gone all the way through, but Henderson, eagle-eyed, and he gets the ball, no worries at all. Gary Cahill was just making his way onto it. Rushmano says 95 likes. Nice one, lads and lasses. Nearly at 100. Thanks, everyone, for smashing the like. John Latin says we're playing City next, so we have to win this. Very true. This is a must-win game, this. That could be, that's it. We've still got some big games coming up. Zayn Miyasi with a £5 super chat. What's going on, Zayn? He says, come on, Palace. Shame Guna Zaha is not playing. He's saving himself for Spurs. Yeah, that's it. He's not got Zaha on. Of course, Ayew and Benteke up top there. Manchester United, though. Look, come on now, Zayn. We're going to smash them up, dude. Obviously, you want Palace to win. I appreciate that, but it's not going to happen, mate. We're going to absolutely destroy them. And we're going to watch Arsenal crumble, job it as per, mate. Basically, in mid-table. Thank you very much, Zane. Hope you're having a good day. Gary Finnegan, we have started off shit so far. Not great, guys. Maguire plays it into Eric Bailly. Bailly back to Maguire then. Maguire at the back gets his head up, plays it down to Luke Shaw down the left-hand side. Luke Shaw forward. Takes it forward. Luke Shaw been our best player recently by quite a long way. Cavani coming deep to get a little bit of a touch on the ball. Haven't got it to him yet at all. Makes his way back up there. That's what I like about Ederson. He does come back. He likes to influence the game a little bit. He drops back deeper. You can play off of him. And he's getting right back up there into an attacking position again. He's a bit of a machine. We have missed him lately. I think we've really missed him. If you look at the lack of goals, maybe from people like Tony Marcio lately. Even Greenwood's not really been, on the score sheet many times this season. What is it, 1 goal in the league? I mean, this is obviously a class young player. He's playing out wide. Rashford has been a little bit hit or miss, but still gets some goals. But yeah, realistically, it's been Bruno Fernandes has been the main man scoring the goals, and we've missed Cavani. So hopefully Cavani can have a good game back today here. No spam there, Eleanor. Please don't spam. Come on, Klopp. Yes. No. You what, Vishal Jorky? No. Vincent Bullock says Zayn in his United shirt with 11 on the back shouting, come on, United. Dude, I love that, mate. That's absolute class. Did you make that? Vincent Bullock, I don't know. Did somebody else make that? I don't know. Rush Marno says no spam, guys. Rupert Meadow says no spamming. Sergio Ramsey says no spam. All right, guys, no spam and no spam. Hang on. Palace played down on the left-hand side here. This is a bit of a sloppy start by United. Palace coming at us here. Ball played in, but Maguire does well to get his left foot on it, and he's beating it away. Aaron Wan-Bissaka's going to have his work cut out for him today, I think. Both of our defenders are. I'm a little bit worried about this. I'm glad we're playing Bailly in this game, because when you got Maguire in there, he's slow. Luke Shaw and Wan-Bissaka got some pace about them for sure. Bailly's quick, but Lindelof and Maguire together is a bit ropey. And when you've got pacey players, which is what Palace have got, people like Easy, people like Jordan Ayew, people like Townsend on the pitch, you need a bit of pace in there, I think, at the back line. Otherwise, you can get caught. So, yeah, I'm pretty pleased that we've got that back line today. Corner for Palace, whipped in. And Henderson comes out and claims it very nicely. Henderson, great player, isn't he? Great player. He just seems so solid. He's not played very much. He seems pretty damn eager, chomping out the bit to get some opportunities. Solskjaer's done quite a smart thing, I think, by not letting him out on loan. But also, in one way, it's a shame that he's not been developing more and getting more games in the top flight, which I think would have been better for him. But it's smart in the sense he's got two top keepers there who are fighting out for the top spot, really. Like, David had a good game last game, but he has had a couple of errors here and there. But it's like we've got a challenge for those places. We've got competition for those places, and that's important. Now, is it a good idea to halt the development of Henderson, who's younger? I don't know. I think there's going to be something, just a hunch. I think there's going to be something in terms of movement in the summer in the goalkeeper position, and more likely David De Gea, obviously. I think there might be something. That's just me speculating. But I think there might be a changing of the guard possibly this summer. I actually really rate David. I still think he's one of the best keepers in the world. I still think he's class for United. But maybe what is he, 31 now? That's actually young for a goalkeeper. He's probably just still coming to his best years, realistically, for a goalkeeper. But I don't know. There's been talks of him maybe moving away for a while. Would you guys like to keep him? Smash a 1 in the live chat if you think De Gea should be kept at Manchester United and played as the number 1. Smash a 2 if you think maybe it's time in the summer that there was a change. Hold on a sec. Wan-Bissaka plays it in there, but it's well won back by Bruno. It's a free kick awarded against Bruno, though, by the ref, and it's going to be a free kick to Crystal Palace. The Kate Cadet says Premont Maguire would be a great player in League One. So true, that's a push. Shane the Gamer, hello. Wallace Montcourt Stewart says, we are missing Pogba. I think it's fair to say the month before Pogba got injured, he was actually very, very good for us. G. Wolf says, really read the stats of his ball distribution, then Premont is really good at it. Maguire's ball distribution is very good, actually, if you're talking about him. Travis09's in here. What's up? What's going on? Getting those googly eye emojis in there. How you doing, Travis? Aaron Homeyard, mate. Thank you so much. He says, smash that like button for the piggy. Appreciate you. Yeah, hit that like if you haven't done so. Daily Bits, Leicester giving United a chance to stay second. Don't mess this up. Exactly. Don't mess this up. Hang on. Ball up the pitch here in the path to Rashford, who sees it out of play, though. It's a United throw, is it? Dave, how are you? Mr. Pig Whitford getting in here with the one. So he thinks stick with David. Rickon Vega thinks stick with David. Wiggy thinks stick with David. Gary Finnegan thinks stick with David. John Nat says go time. Liam says go time. Neil Duffin says go time for David. Vincent Bullock says stick with him. Eagle says see you later. Sam Cohen says see you later. Mikhail says stick with him. It's very split, isn't it? I'm split even in my own mind because I think about what a great servant David De Gea has been for United over the years and what a great servant he could continue to be if he could just get a bit, I don't know, maybe what is it? Like lack of confidence? I don't know. I don't think it's a lack of interest. He seems pretty passionate about playing for United. I don't question his passion for United. You know, he's had chances or opportunities. He could have thrown his toys out the pram and demanded a move. He's had opportunities he could have left, but he's ultimately been valued by the club. He is paid a lot of money by United. Oh! Ball played in across the 6-yard box by United down the right. Finally a bit of an opportunity for United. Played back in. It's gone through everyone. Shot from distance. Oh, it's a fantastic save from an excellent Matic shot by Gator there. Gator comes in like an alligator and whips his tail at it seemed because he seemed to have an extended limb. And it's a wicked shot by Matic. Look at that. Luke Shaw puts it back into the danger zone. Bruno tees Matic up. Matic pings one with that left foot. Good attempt by Nemanja. It's just maybe ricocheted off a defender's leg. It has done. It's ricocheted off of McCarthy's leg. And then it is a great reactionary save by Gator. Could have been 1-0 to United there, guys. Corner in for United then. Oh, it's a good header by Maguire. Oh, and it's just blocked away and then cleared away. I think Cavani maybe got in the way of it, actually, rather than a Crystal Palace player. Let's have another look at this. Corner comes in. Maguire gets a good head on it. Oh, no, sorry. It has hit the Crystal Palace defender. Cavani gets the reactionary rebound shot, but he's just tucked it over the top of the crossbar. And if that was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he'd put it in, I reckon. But either way, Cavani's just snatched at that one, and it's gone over the top of the crossbar. Hi, Viking Red, how are you? Rachel says Cavani for fuck's sake. Yep. By the way, just to remind everyone, everybody's watching this slightly different times around the world. I haven't actually got the timer up in the top right because it's malfunctioning at the moment. But everybody, remember, try not to react to anything or get it in the live chat at least until it sort of happened on this stream. So anybody who's trying to use this as a way to find out what's going on in the game or is watching elsewhere in the world, watching the game along with me, it's a piss poor pass out from the back and United gift away possession. But we've gathered it back up. It's all good. Dodgy stuff, though. Eric Bailly distributes it down the left to Luke Shaw now. Gary Wells, P Super. Hello, Gary Wells. Daniel Rodriguez, where is the time above? Yeah, it's not there, my friend, unfortunately. There's a malfunction. Malfunction, dude. Malfunction. Daya Singh, hello, bro. Hello, he says, I'm going to smash that like button. Thank you so much, Daya Singh. Please do. How many likes are we on now, guys? 111 likes. That's awesome, everyone. Already over 100 likes. Thanks, everyone, for smashing the thumbs up. If you're just joining us, hit the like, hit the subscribe, give it a share, and let's be having you. Hi there, Francois Cock. How are you today? Timothy Young. Man, you is so dodgy, mate. So many stray passes. Yeah, out the back. Always concerned with United's defence, man. Cavani wins it back up there for us, though. It's good. Fred with a pass out to Wan-Bissaka, who's in a wide right position there. Back into Fred then. Bruno, Fred, over now to Slabby Maguire, who's come advanced up the pitch. Slabby looking to get his head up and play a good pass. He does. He finds Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, though, stray with his pass back. It's hit the first defender, and he has won a throw for United. Josh Smith says, Ollie out tonight. Ollie's not going to be going out for a very long time, mate. He's doing a very, very good job. I think the owners know that, especially for what the owners' objectives are, which I don't think the owners' objective is to win the league. I think the owners' objectives is just to get us competitive and get top four every year, which is a disgrace, but I actually genuinely think that's all they really care about. I don't think they want to spend the extra money, which is quite a lot of extra money you have to spend in order to get that top class team. Well, they're trying to get youth in and do it differently, I suppose. It might work, but even so, I think they're very happy with Ollie and how he's doing. I would be if I was them, if that was my main objective, is just to get us in top four every year, because look how he's doing. We're second at the moment. Luke Shaw plays a good ball in. It's a great shot by Rashford. Oh, no. I thought it just creeped in the bottom left-hand corner, but it's just wide of that left stick. Look at this. It's great play. Bruno down there passes it to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, amazing play, mate. And it should be a goal, really. Rashford should find that bottom left-hand corner there, but it's just wide. Keeper too late to the party. If Rashford was on target there, it's a goal. But Luke Shaw, can we just say what an unbelievable assist that would have been, and what an unbelievable pass that was from Luke Shaw. This guy's incredible, mate. Luke Shaw has just suddenly turned into the best left back in the world. How can you just deny him? Like the last, couple of months now, consistently, he's been awesome. Not just defensively, but look at that, going forward, creating constantly. Recently, he's been creating loads. And look at that. I mean, that was another on-a-plate moment created just by Luke Shaw. And here he is again, going forward down the left. Luke Shaw plays it across to Cavani. Oh, and Cavani, it's just not quite right. And it's a loose one in the end. But here come Palace on the counter. This game is opened right up. Bloody hell. Berber says, you're better than that, than Rashford. You're better than that, Rashford. Oh, he is better than that. He should have tucked that away. Kayam says, Marcus Rashford, a little bit harsh. Should be 3-0 up, says Rachel. I mean, it's early doors. You've got to take those chances at this level, though. The chauvinistic gentleman in here says Shaw has become good finally. Yeah, I was always thinking maybe he's a little bit of a mediocrity. But I think he's proven to everybody just what a player he is. You can't consistently perform like this for a long time like this if you're not a good player. He's consistently United's best player recently, so props to Luke Shaw, man. I think we should all get a love heart in the live chat for Luke Shaw, because there's been times when I doubted the man. Played into Rashford down the left. Oh, it's piss poor by Rashford. What's he done? He's given the ball away. Fred has a pop shot from distance. It's got its way through to everybody. But Gator dives and keeps it out from going out. It's wide anyway. Daily Bits is in here, says Jesse Mingard is in West Ham. He is, and he's doing pits over in West Ham. Alex Rinconeta says Rashford is the best under 23 player in the world, besides Haaland and Mbappe, and the numbers bear that out. I think that's a fair point, yeah. I think you can't really argue with his stats and stuff like that. I mean, obviously Saka's coming up right now, but Rashford is older. Rashford under 23, you know, that age group. Fuck yeah, I'm with you, mate. Actually, how old is Saka? But yeah, Rashford is still young, 22. Shaw has really turned his career around. Amazing lad. Yeah, definitely. I think Solskjaer deserves a lot of credit for that as well. Like, his man management of Luke Shaw, I think, has been just sensational compared to that of Mourinho before him. Mourinho just completely misused him and knocked the confidence of Luke Shaw a lot of the time. I don't think he managed him well. He was trying to get a reaction from him, maybe slagging him, slating him, but he obviously didn't judge it well because he didn't get the sort of level of performances that you see from Solskjaer that he's got out of him. So, yeah, definitely think Luke Shaw is one of United's best players this season, if not the best. And a lot of that is down to him, but also a lot of it's down to the coaching staff and certainly the manager. Luke Shaw gets another wicked ball in. Oh, and Bruno misses with his shot, and it should have been another great opportunity. Bruno, air shot by Bruno. It's an incredible pass, and again by Luke Shaw. It's almost a carbon copy of the one from a moment ago, but a bit further out with more power and more zip on it. It was coming in very hot to Bruno Fernandes. A lot of pace on the ball, but Bruno's missed it completely with his shot. And Bruno whips a lovely raking pass out to Greenwood on the right-hand side here. Here's Mason. He cuts in, puts a left-footed pass in. Good pass into the danger zone, but Bruno, unawares of what's going on, doesn't even jump up for it there. But yeah, good bit of play by United there. Comes back into United's danger zone. Eric Bailly wins the header to win it back for United. Good stuff. Fred Nash, nice. United just starting to put it together. Settling into the game. Here's Nemanja Matic on the ball. Left-footed volley over the left-footed through ball over the top is loose. It's won back well by Greenwood. Greenwood takes it through one. He takes it through two, but he can't take it through three. And he is tackled. Bruno gives away a foul, and it's a free kick to Crystal Palace. Shaw is having a good game, Daily Bits, already, mate. Already he should have maybe got a couple of assists. If his teammates are maybe a little bit more clinical, he could have maybe had it. Bruno's ball recovered is amazing. You're right. You're damn right, the Kate Kinnair. He is a tenacious individual. Russell Paul says, all I hear is Shaw dishing out chances. Yeah, man. So far in this game, Luke Shaw, you know, he's created a good couple of chances and he should have had an assist. Got to agree with you in a way, Kyan, because I think Greenwood's best position striker, and if you look at his goals and stats this season in the league, they're not that all impressive from the right wing. I think you've got to look at getting something like a Sancho in, or hopefully, you know, Diallo could be that man on the right, and make Greenwood that proper... Mason, that's a combination of Mason and Greenwood. But anyway, make Mason Greenwood your main man number 9 for the future. He's so young to develop him. He could just turn into just an out-and-out goal scorer. He's both-footed. He's got that finishing ability. He's got that ability to just find half a yard already at his age. So I dread to think what he could do to defenders, just getting those half a yard and having shots in the future and getting goals. So, yeah, that's my belief on him. I think it's best natural position striker. But, yeah. Chauvinistic gentleman, I think Harvey Barnes should be in the England team. Yeah, well, he's been playing pretty decent recently, can't lie. Sergio, yeah, I love Davies' pace. He is incredible. United getting on top, says Rushmano. Yeah, starting to turn the screw a little bit here, aren't we? Watch out for easy. Yeah, words, they don't come easy to me. Man United should sign Hazard. Oh, man, I wouldn't even want to touch Eden Hazard with a dirty, shitty stick. You know why? Because he's such a bloody prima donna. And no, he's not the sort of character we need. Guys, would you want Eden Hazard in United? Smash a 1 if you would. Smash a 2 if you would not. And I'm saying for like 20 mil. Let's just say if it was available for 20 mil. Well, no, actually, no. Let's be realistic. Let's say, 50 mil or something. Like, you've actually got to spend a good bit of money to get him. Would you want him? He is a top-class player, but he's also a prima donna prick. And he's probably just going to mess up the harmony in the dressing room. Yeah, lots of 2s coming in the live chat. I agree with you guys. Yeah, he's just not what we need. Not what we need. You've seen this prima donna nature at Chelsea and also at Madrid. He's a prima donna dirtbag. No forking way, says Neil Duffin. Yeah. Sean B. How's it going, Sean B? He says Rashford really needs to improve his finishing. He should be finishing them chances. Imagine if he finishes all them chances. He has missed this season easily with 10 points this season. Hey, I agree with you to an extent, Sean B. I think sometimes he gets, he's creating a lot of these good chances. He's getting in these good positions and stuff. It does take a lot of chances for some players. Like, if you think about players, good goal scorers over the years, maybe players like Andy Cole, for instance, that Fergie used to say it about. He needs a lot of chances, but he will get a lot of chances. He'll create a lot of chances and be, in terms of his movement and shit like that. But yeah, I totally agree with you. He needs to be more clinical, but also, if you look at Andy Cole, he wasn't the most clinical, but he scored a shit ton of goals. Rush Mano says we've got 130 likes on the stream, on our way to 150. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Hope you're having a swell day. That's a fantastic ball over to Luke Shaw. He's in a great bit of pace. He's done it again. Luke Shaw into Cavani with another sweeping ball in from the left. He's incredible, this lad. Luke Shaw's already put in a man of the match display. Cavani can't do much with it, though. There's defenders behind him, goal sign. But, yeah, man, Luke Shaw is the bits, isn't he, right now? Played back out to Luke Shaw. Off to Bruno. Bruno Fernandes. Ball into the back stick. It's a good one. But it's just, I think Maguire was there trying to receive it. Did he get the last touch on it? Is it a goal kick or a corner? I think it's a goal kick. Tell you what, though, Luke Shaw, unbelievable. Just need to be clinical, says Sean B. Definitely, yeah. If these guys were clinical, if Rashford was, he should have taken that chance. Yeah, definitely, I agree. What do you think about Phil McCracken from Portsmouth, says Soulboy? Yeah, ultimate. He's not as good as Ben Dover, though. Or anyway. Buzzing around there, Bog, says Premont. Get in. You've done a bit of that before. The KKD says Andy Cole wasn't clinical, but he never let them chances affect him. That's it. I think there was a quote from Fergie said, you need to give him 5 chances. But if you give him 5 chances, he will score. And if you create a lot of chances for him, he'll get you multiple goals, So that's it. The team needs to score for it. They've got the abilities, but they're putting themselves in that position is the key here. They've got great creative aspects, great movement, things like that. They're not necessarily, the clinicality is not necessarily there, but the rest of it's spot on. I think that's what he's basically trying to say there. Rachel says, is Maguire a professional footballer? It's debatable, isn't it, Rachel? It's debatable. Daily Bits, why does Shaw have a fringe? I don't know, I think he's rocking it, mate. I think Luke Shaw's rocking that new haircut, mate. This is a new Luke Shaw. This is no nonsense Luke Shaw. This is Luke Shaw, best player in the world. This is Luke Shaw-Dini. This is like a proper left back, what am I seeing here? Am I witnessing, I don't know, am I witnessing Roberto Carlos-esque stuff? It seems to be that I am. Like, creatively, he's just been a creative spark for a while now, and certainly in this game. Mad Animal, thank you so much for the £2 super chat, mate. Super chat, super chat, super mad animal. Thank you, mate. He says, have you seen United live, Pig? Fave match, if so? Yeah, man, I've seen United live a whole bunch of times. Favourite match? Don't know, really. It's a tough one. Most of the matches I've actually been to have been pretty damn shit. I'm not going to lie. Probably. There was a game I went to as a kid against Wimbledon at Old Trafford, which I can't actually remember what the scoreline was now, but we smashed them up, and I think that was my first experience going there. So that was that's probably my favourite one. Most of the other times in recent years when I've been, it's been pretty drab. Like I went to a Birmingham 1, United 1 game at St Andrews. That was fucking shite. Before that, Arsenal versus United 2011, I think it was. That was a draw, So it's like I just seem to go to shit games recently, guys. It's sort of why I've not been for a little while, because it firstly costs a lot of money to get up from Dorset and time and stuff like that. But also because over the last few years we've not been guaranteed a great display. And look, I'm all about supporting the team through thick and thin and all that. But if it's costing you a lot of money and time, you've got to get a hotel and all that shit. It's nice if you're expecting a decent game. Anyway, Rachel says, told you on Saturdays, but I definitely get up there soon. That's what I'm hoping to do. Josh Lynn says, what time are you live tomorrow night for Champs for Awards? Just be same sort of time in the evening, man. Yeah, I'm going to leave it till late night. You're an old boy, Mr. Big. Rick on Vega, I'm 33 years old, mate. 100%. Yeah, I'm getting old. Thanks for that. Best match I went to was Manchester Derby, Rooney bicycle kick. Yeah, that would be a sensational match, Sean B, to go to. You see, I've never been to really like an insane, like one of those classic iconic matches, which is a big shame. Jude Costello, Rashford or Son? Well, you've got to look at the stats over the last couple of years. You've got to say Son Heung-min's the better player. But, I mean, Rashford's way younger. It's harsh to compare. Compare Rashford at his age to Son at his age. I bet you Rashford's better. Henry Brown says, why are you wearing a hat, may I ask? It's my lucky match day hat, mate. Means United are going to win, mate. The chauvinistic gentleman, I'm 33. Recon's 38. Well, we're all young bucks, really. We still got some legs on us. Rashford says Sergio Ramzus. Alex Rincon, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, my dream is to go to a match at Old Trafford with Pig. Dude, that would be pretty freaking awesome, actually, Alex Rincon. One day, you never know, that may just happen, my good sir. You never know. Yeah, you never know, mate. You never know, that dream could come true, mate. Dreams could come true. It can happen to you if you're Alex Rincon. Okay, look, it's just, hang on a sec, 28 minutes. For anybody who wants to know, 28 minutes, 35 seconds gone. If you guys want to sync up, 28 minutes, 38, 39, 40. 28 minutes, 42, 3. It's a free kick here. Easy whips it in for Crystal Palace. It's a good header away. I think it was Maguire who's got the head on it. And out by Manchester United, Fred sees it up the pitch. Right, okay. Thank you very much for that, Alex Rincon, for the $2.99 super chat. And we got an $8 super chat here from Mike. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate the hell out of you, mate. Getting those 8 Aussies, Aussie, dolly. What the fuck? $8 Aussie dollar super chat in there. It says, g'day, Pig. I guess we'll see Slabby and Lindelof against City. Their forwards will be licking their lips. 33 is an old mate. Trust me, I'm an old timer. I've been around a long time. I've seen a lot of shit in my day. Hey, Mike, thank you so much, dude. Yeah, you're right. 33 still not that old, is it, really, in the grand scheme of things? Hopefully still got over half my life left. We'll see. Mike, though, thank you so much for the positive vibes of the super chat there, man. Yeah, you're probably right, because the unfortunate thing about Slabby Maguire and also that absolute drongo, Victor Dwindleoff, is that they often have to play because Eric Bailly's pretty injury prone, mate. And he gets injured, you see, and then you have to take him out. You got to rest him every now and then. He's kind of like Ledley King in that regard. So hopefully we'll see Bailly and a combination of Bailly and somebody else. But you're probably right, mate. You probably end up seeing fucking Lindelof and Maguire at the back, mate. Hey, Mike, thank you so much, and sorry for that abomination of an accent. Wait a second. Bruno Fernandes on the ball. He gets his head up down the right-hand side here. United with a counter-attacking opportunity. Greenwood loses out, though. I kind of think Mason's being wasted over on there on the right. Look, he can do a job there for us. That's why he's playing there. He's done well for us there sometimes as well. But maybe just a little bit wasted out there on the right-hand side for me. I think he is just a natural number 9. Daily Bits is great Crocodile Dundee impression. Thanks, mate. Appreciate you, mate. That's not a knife. This is a knife. That's not a knife. That's a spoon. Oh, okay. I see you played knifey spoony before. Let's go, champ. Says, I really hope United lose. Oh. Henry Brown, yeah, I know that guy. The chauvinistic gentleman says, so class. Co says, yes, Piggy. There's a scouse in the house, says Dizzy Red Devil. There's a scouse loose a bit this hoose. 162 you legends in here right now. Nearly 150 likes on the stream as well. Thanks, everyone. Hit that like button. Let's see if we can get 150 likes. G-Will says, sounds like Kevin Bloody Wilson to me, Piggy. Are we playing well, Mr. Pig? Kingston Kaluba asks, well, yes and no. I would say the first 31 minutes, yeah, we have had a couple of good opportunities. We should actually be 2 up, in my opinion. Luke Shaw's been doing bits down the left-hand side. We created a couple of really good chances. Rashford's missed I wouldn't say it was a sitter, but a chance he should have definitely buried, in my opinion. So near a sitter. Not really a sitter, but should have done better. But defensively, we've had a couple of moments. But yeah, no, it's mostly been United. We've actually played pretty well. I would say. 32 minutes gone. Here's Maguire out to Rashford on the left-hand side now. Back into Bruno Fernandes centrally. Really shit pass by Bruno there. I just don't really know what he's thinking there. That's a terrible, terrible pass by Bruno. And he's just completely giving the ball away. But look at him getting it back. He's committed the foul. But look, once he makes an error, he's fouled easy. But once he makes an error, he's downright getting it back. He's a lunatic, but he's committed a foul, though. Thank you, Co. That's awesome. Yeah, that's going to be on around about, I don't know, 11 or 11:30 or somewhere around there. Primot, thank you very much for that. Liverpool Addiction says, Pig, I support Liverpool, but that Fresh Prince of Liverpool song killed me. Oh, yeah, the Fresh Prince of Liverpool song, mate. I'm not going to do it right now. But yeah. Kayam says, Pig, your stream is 1 minute delay. No, your stream's 1 minute delayed, Kayam. Everybody's watching around the world, man, anyway. Like I say, different places, different times. That's it. I'm streaming. There's a little bit of a 10-second or so delay from the stream to me watching that stuff. So, you're just in the future, Kayam. Gary Wells with that piggy emoji. Yeah, G says, Kyan, try refreshing. He's on point, dude. Absolutely. 33 minutes, 23 seconds gone here. 33 minutes, 25 seconds gone. 33 minutes, 27 seconds gone. If you guys want to sync up, sorry there's no timer up in the top right. I'll have a look at half time about fixing it, guys, because I might be able to fix it at half time. It's a good question. It's possible. In fact, I might be able to fix it now if I just because what I did is just like copied it over from my other PC, but maybe if I just re-download it, that might actually be the answer. Let's be having you. Okay, nice. Yeah, so decent sort of performance, I'd say, by Man United so far. I definitely don't think we're in trouble from conceding here. I think the defence is looking solid. I think creatively we're looking good. Maguire with a good pass out to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's playing very, very high up, and he's having a lot of joy. He's just been found by Maguire again. Fred played in the middle now, down the right-hand side. Slabbing to Maguire on the ball. Chipped over the top. Shit pass by Maguire. Luke Shaw trying to get on the end of it, and Townsend hoofs it up the pitch out of play. Oh, it says it stayed in. It has stayed in. Matic stands his ground well, but it's going to be a throw-in to Palace, is it? Primos says Matic bossing Maguire off the ball. Griffo, what's going on? Pig takes £2 out of my bank account each month and can't even have a timer on screen. Griffo, Chaz. It's a little bit harsh. Also, pay you for doing some of the articles on my website. Do you know what I mean? So you get some cash back there. Cash back. Which, by the way, you've been slacking. So it's a two-way thing here. Oh shit! The green screen shut the bed. Wait a sec. Okay. Cash back all on the floor. Absolutely, Rachel. When I say I pay him, I don't pay him very much, but I do pay him. First Class Gamer says, Liverpool the worst defending champions. They've not had much experience in doing so. Totally agree with you. I mean, literally, it's funny, isn't it? Because they are the worst defending champions when you think about it. Well, maybe not the worst, but in terms of not being able to defend your title or whimpering out of the title defense, yeah, they're right up there. Think about it. Think about it. United, the great teams involved. Fergie, I think Fergie did the treble on 2 different occasions. What I mean, the treble is in, he's won it 3 years in a row on 2 different occasions. You look at Arsene Wenger did it. Jose did it, I believe. But yeah, this Liverpool side, this Klopp side, they never go down as one of the greatest champions. Great team over that year or 2 period, winning the Champions League and then the Premier League, but not defending either. You shit. Bit of a shitty half this as a K Cadet. Maybe we could have capitalised on 1 or 2 chances created. We've definitely dominated the game, though. Hello there, Kurt, Manchester United fan. Dumb Day goes in here, says, we love you, pig. Oh, thank you so much, Dumb Day. Appreciate you. Jurgen Kloppy's a floppy jalopy. Kayam's having a snooze fest in here. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, if you want cheering up, just look at Andros Townsend's hair there. That's actually pretty badass, dude. He's got to go there with the matching beard and stuff. It actually looks kind of badass. G-Wall says, pig, bring back Melter of the Moment segment. I love it. Pig and Hands Melter of the Moment. What a melter. Yeah, I need to bring back a weekly podcast. It will happen. Ibra Ghani. Hey, what's going on, Ibra Ghani? Rush Mano says we got 4 likes away from 150. Get in there. Yash says worst game. Look, we're controlling it, guys. We've had a bit of a quiet period for the last 10, 15 minutes, but before that we created a few chances. We're definitely going to win this game. I can feel it. I can feel it in my piggy loins. We're going to come alive. Once the first one goes in, it's going to be the floodgates are going to be open. Kurt, Manchester United fan, says, I think 2-0 to United, pig. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm still going with my 3-0 prediction, you know. That's what I'm going for. First Class Gamer, thanks for that. He says, smash a like if you're new, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, smash a subscribe if you're new. Hey, we got a super chat here. Appreciate that from Arkash Agarwal. He sent a 200 rupee super chat, mate. Thank you, mate. He says, don't you think the way things are going, City can win their 10th league title before we win our 21st? How many City titles does City have? I don't actually know. I don't actually know, like going back into the first division and also the Premier League. How many have they got? Are you saying they've got 9? Okay, so they're going to win it this season, I think. If that's what you mean, if they've got 9. Arkash Agarwal says 6. Oh, okay, right. So you think they're going to win 4 more before we win 1? I don't think so. You know why? Because I'm thinking we're seeing progression and a bit of change at United. I think Solskjaer is doing well. I don't think Pep's going to be around forever. I do think Pep's a special manager. If you look at what he's done this season, again, he's not even had like proper strikers and stuff at his disposal. He's turned Gundogan into a goal scorer. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely a good manager, and he's got a great style of play about him. If he sticks around at City for a long time, I think they'll be successful. But thing is, he probably won't. He hasn't stayed a long time anywhere, really. I don't think he'll be here for a ridiculously long time anyway in England. That's just my opinion. And I think once he's gone, they'll probably will have a drop-off. But they are a huge money club. They're always going to be out there challenging. It's a sad fact. But no, to answer your question, I think we just need a few more players. We're starting to get some special players of our own, the likes of Bruno, for instance. You know, they've got Kevin De Bruyne. Well, we've got Bruno, and he's just as good, if not better, in my opinion. Maybe not if not better, but they're just as good. Look, they're both of the greatest midfielders in the world right now. And we're starting to build a good team. Look at Luke Shaw coming to bits. He's turning himself into a Roberto Carlos-esque individual. And there he is with a good ball in, but it's beaten away. And, you know, Solskjaer's starting to get that chemistry. He's starting to get that improvement from the players. You're seeing it. And if we can sign the right players, we're not that far away. So to answer your question, I actually don't think I think we'll get our 21st before we get their 8th, before they get their 8th. Maybe next year, if Pep's still here, maybe they could still win the league. But I think over the next 2 or 3 seasons, United will lift the title. I hope we'll be in for a better challenge next year in terms of closing the gap even more. But remember, actually, this season's not over. City, the wheels could fall off. It's unlikely, but it could happen. You never know. They're quite far ahead, though. They are quite far ahead. Gash packs all on the floor. Gash packs, give me some more. Gash packs, they're really gash. Sorry, I don't know why I'm singing that, guys. It's just my head. Corner in for United. Sorry, peeps. I'm off my heed. I'm off my heed. Gash. Damn it. Sorry, I was just trying to get the timer on, but it's still not working in it there anyway. Anyway, never mind. Let's get back to the game here. 41 minutes, 39 seconds gone. I have another little twiddle at halftime. The Kate Cadet says, bored of this game. Get the guitar pig. I'm not going to get it out just yet, my friend. It is not the most eventful, but look, United controlling this, dominating this. We just don't want another draw. That would be shite. Like I said, our form over the last 5 games. What is it? 2 wins and 3 draws, I think. It's not good enough. Leicester have sort of given us a bit of a let-off. And it seems like we only really perform when our backs are to the wall and we need to do it. Leicester have given us a let-off by drawing themselves today. Wouldn't it just be like bloody United to draw ourselves today against shit in Palace away from home? But no, I still think we're going to batter them. I'm still going 3-0. I think once we score, then it will start because they'll open up a bit more. The Kate Cadet with a £2 super chat, though. Thank you so much for that, dude. Reax is in here. Think you're in dreamland if you think United can still beat City at this point. Well, over the next few seasons, I was saying, and I don't think this year, yeah, or you're just saying to other people in general, yeah. I don't think this year, but it's, stranger things have happened. DJ Samuel thinks it's a boring game as well. Hey, Fat Chinese Gaming's in here, says, hi, Pig, did you see Man City as big, do you see Man City as big a rival, or Arsenal as your biggest rival, or is it Liverpool? Well, right now, it's definitely not Arsenal. And historically, it's not really Arsenal. It's just Arsenal back in the 90s and the 2000s when Arsenal were actually good. And that was competition bred out of literally just fighting for the title, basically. Oh, ball played in across Crystal Palace and 6-yard box, but it's cleared away. Shit. But I would say the biggest rival for Manchester United historically is Liverpool or Leeds United. but probably Liverpool, because of that rivalry with it goes back to like history, like the Manchester Ship Canal took a lot of trade away from Liverpool apparently back in the day and stuff. So it's actually like towns disliking each other before football even began, or including to do with football. So that's also a factor. And then they've also the 2 most successful teams in England. So I think the Man United Liverpool rivalry is the biggest. But of course, the City, the neighbours, the derby. I mean, look, right now as well, they're as best as they ever are. So that's right up there as well, of course. What do you guys think is the biggest rivalry for United right now? Is it Liverpool or is it City? Is it City or Liverpool, or like historically I'm talking about here? Mark Coughlin says, bloody hell, Pig, I've had a Chaz and Dave, mate. You've had a shave? Oh, I've had a shave, yeah. Shane the Gamer says they're only crossing the ball because Cavani is on. If it was Marcio, I think we'd actually try and play our way into the box. Maybe so, but I can't really argue with the selection of Cavani and the tactics of Cavani, having Cavani on right now. I just think what we need to just do better with our opportunities in the final third here. We're actually getting decent sort of, you've seen Luke Shaw get into Cavani a bunch of times. He's been a bit wasteful. Cavani's not had a great game this game, let's be honest, so far. But he's just coming back from a little injury out. Historical, it will always be Liverpool, says AR Dan. Yeah, Scooger wants as always Liverpool. Yeah, I'd go with that. You read about medieval football, Pig? I have the chauvinistic gentleman, a little bit about it, where they used to just like have a hole in the ground and then they kick like a pig bladder around and then try and get it into the holes. Basically an old rudimentary version of modern day football. Yeah. Dizzy Red Devil says Shitterpool, and yes, the board. Fishy Plays says, I honestly think that United is definitely going to win Europa League, maybe Spurs. I hope so, Fishy Plays. It would be nice. Thank you, Mr. Rushmano says subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much, Rushy. Primos says good half, all over them, just need the finishing. Yep, and that's half-time, lads and lasses, just so you know. So the half-time whistle has gone. It's the end of the half. Manchester United 0, Crystal Palace 0. We've dominated them really in every aspect, but that's it. We haven't been able to finish it off. It's a bit gash, maybe not enough chances created. It's not like we've absolutely battered them. Let me get the half-time stats up for you, lads and lasses, just so we can find out exactly how gash Manchester United's chances have been. But I think we've had, what, if I had to guess, 6 shots or something like that, not very many. So here we go, yeah. The stats for the first half there, 34% possession to Palace, 66% possession to United, 3 shots for Palace, 0 on target, 7 shots for United, 1 on target, and we've had 3 corners, they've had 1. 9 fouls committed by United versus 1 by Palace. So it goes to show you there, I mean, we are in control, but still not exactly massively dominant, only 1 shot on target. I mean, that's not great from that first half. Got to do better with our opportunities in the final third there, definitely. So yeah, bit of a shame there, but what can you do? Gash first half, yeah, the Cake Cadets are shit football. Fucking players need a rocket up them. They need a rocket up their bum, mate, definitely. Steve Buckley says, what a game. This is not United, are absolutely shit. Just calm it down, guys, all right? Calm it down. It's early days. It's early days. We have dominated this game in every way. Okay, we haven't cut them open. It hasn't been that entertaining. Watch the second half. Watch the display second half. We're going to come out. Ollie's going to get that he's going to make those tweets. Going to get that Norwegian hairdryer out. We're going to fucking smash them a bit second half, guys. Rashford getting on my nerves. Take him off. Oh, man, you wouldn't be saying that if he just literally shot that goal 2 feet to the left. Okay, he didn't. I know what you're saying, but... Right, hold on a sec. How do I get this? Right, how do I get this? There you go. Right, give me a second. I've got this, my friends. We're going to get the timer up in the top right-hand corner here. Surely that is doable. I don't understand why it's not working. Yes! Come on, my son, get in there. Piggy's fixed it. Piggy's fucking fixed it. More, except that it's no longer half time, so let me stop that. Nice, get in there. We are not winning, Pig. No, we are not. It's 4-0. Did I say we were winning? I was concentrating on doing that if I said we were winning. Sausage says Kerry Wells. Tim says this is a fucking disgrace. Get Greenwood off his shit. Look, man. It's fucking only half time, all right? We control the game. Just give him a chance, mate. He has been ineffective in this first half, not gonna lie. Let's analyze the first team's first half performance then. So, mate, I look freaking weird with no facial hair, man. I've just decided. And also, my eyes are disappearing because I've got a blue screen, not a green screen. So I might actually look a bit weird today. Like, look at my eyes, guys. Can you see? Like, oh shit, the green screen shut, the blue screen shut the bed if I go. I need to paint the wall green. Oh, God, I know we're second in the league, but that was painful to watch. Palace are dead. What the fuck's wrong with us? Well, the problem is, mate, I'll tell you what the problem is that it's difficult to break teams down who are not there to play ball, man. And so far, United have not had the creative spark or the ability. You haven't seen a great performance by many individuals in the team. Bruno's been a little bit sloppy. Cavani's not really been up to it tonight. You need some individual spark as well. And you've seen it from Luke Shaw. You've seen it. You know, Matic has had a good game so far, I'd say, but it's not exactly been a fantastic. They're not really turned up. I think, like the Cake Cadet says, the players need a rocket up them. Solskjaer needs to get out there at half time and give them a piece of his freaking mind, and hopefully make them buck up their ideas. Because I just think individually they're just not really looking up to it as much as they should be. The MUFC says the game is a disgrace. Yeah, we are missing Pogba. I think that's fair to say, Callum, right now. Greenwood just scored 2 goals in his first half in Football Manager as we speak. Hey, Piata Thompson, at least he's doing it digitally for you. Ice Queen Gaming, hello, Dawn. What's going on? How are you doing? You good? It's your boy Liam says hi, Pig. Hello, it's your boy Liam. Dion as well. Dion's in here. You shut it. Wallace Montcroy Stewart said midfield creativity is missing. Yes, this is what I was saying before the game started. So I was saying before the game started, guys, is that if you actually think about where United's creativity is coming from in that midfield. Yes, it's all Bruno and on the wings and stuff, but Matic and Fred don't really offer you any of that at all. You have to rely on them for defending, really. You know, that's the main duties that they're both the best at. Yes, they can play some passes, but they're not creative. They're not like a Donny or a Pogba or even a Scotty McTominay, I think. I think Scotty's on the bench. Scotty coming on second half would help us because He's physical. He can still defend. He can be box to box, but he can get forward and maybe, maybe penetrate them when he's quite rangy and large and big. So he might just cause them a few issues. Yeah. Now my eyes have disappeared again, guys. Oh, for fuck's sake. Having issues. I'm going to sort this out. Technical issues with the new setup here. Ted Zavala, how you doing? He said, who do we have on the bench that can change the game? Let's have a look at the bench, mate. I'll let you know. Rush Mano with a £5 super chat. Thank you so much, Rushy. He says, plenty of time left in this game. Palace already looking for the draw. Yeah, that's the thing. This green screen's sort of pissing me off a little bit. Well, how does this look, guys? Let me just go like this real quick. It's half time right now, in case you wondered. Let me just do this real quick. How does this look? Does that just look shit, guys? Because that's with that's with nothing. That's the screen that I'm dealing with here. Does that just look shit? Because at least we won't have any fucking gash issues. Do you know what I'm saying? If I turn that off and just have it like this, that looks gash, does it, Mark Coughlin? Yeah. Man City blue. Yeah, it is shit. It's a blue screen, so it is Man City gash colours. That's the problem. Okay, better with issues. Okay, better with issues. Let's put it on the issues. Better than that man's shitty city blue. I hear what you're saying. You're just going to have see-through skeletal eyes. That's all. Okay, then. Okay. Dizzy Red Devil, fair play. Eddie Otis says, bring back the old one. Weird eyes are okay. Yeah, definitely need to get the... it's because I've got blue eyes, guys. I definitely need to get the green screen on the go, don't I? That's what it is. Okay then, lads and lasses, get in there. Right. Well, what's your prediction for the second half now, peeps? We've sort of had a bit of a melt in that first half. We haven't capitalised on the chances we created or created enough. Very disappointing. But actually, I'm being optimistic because I think we have... If you look at... They've not really, they're not really troubling us at all. We're comfortable. The longer it goes on, the more chances we're going to create. I just think we need a bit of a spark in midfield. Like I say, maybe Scotty McTominay's the answer. We're going to have a look at some of the options on the bench here. So in terms of different substitutions that Ollie could make, he probably won't make any for a while because this is Solskjaer we're talking about. And he's not known for making halftime substitutes or even indeed substitutes early on in his second half. He usually likes to wait a bit, which is a bit of an annoyance of mine. I like a bit more of a proactive change. But there you go. But other aspects of his management I love. Fred and Matic in midfield, it's not quite enough. Look at the options on the bench, though. So we've got Shortire, McTominay. It's really just McTominay's the only sort of option we've got here you could really put on in the midfield. No Donny van der Beek. What's happened with Donny? Has he picked up an injury or something? What's happened with Donny? Donny's nowhere to be seen. Mark Coughlin says, we need a miracle pig. Yeah. Ride the spiral. Ollie is clueless with subs. Well, it's one of the weakest aspects of his management, I think. We will win if Greenwood comes off, says Tim Sir. Is Diallo on the bench? Sorry, I didn't see if Diallo was on the bench. I would love to see Diallo come on and just tear it up. Diallo is on the bench, guys. Smash a 69 in the live chat if you think Diallo might be a good option for the second half. Bit of a unknown entity, young lad, you never know. I mean, Greenwood's not been that ineffective. Would you lose that much by putting a young lad on like that now and seeing what he does? Remember Ronaldo against Bolton back in the day. Zayn Mayassi with a £5 super chat. Thank you so much, Zayn Mayassi, for that super chat. Super chat. Super Zayn Mayassi. He says, can't wait to face you guys in the Europa League final. Saka, Tierney, Partey, Oba will be ready again. You are relying on Bruno. You missed, I'm guessing there's another super chat coming through in a minute, Zayn Mayassi, that also says you are relying on Bruno, Cavani, Rashford, Greenwood. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there you go. So we've got some ballers too. He's back with the Osman, says Ruthless Sausage. Donny is packing his bags, says Ride the Spiral. What is going on with Donny? Why is he not playing? OP Dragon says, Pig, you're absolute legend, hero, Don of Dons, man. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate that, man. Right, okay. I'm just going to have a little tinker for a second. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? I'm just going to have a tinker really with something real quick, guys. Give me a moment. And I'm still here. I'm just going to see if I can tinker with something real quick. And get this thing at the bottom as well and maybe sort that out real quick. So give me one moment. I'm still here, guys. Donny fell out with United. You watching the game? Imagine if that happened. That would be pretty shit. If I was him, I would be disappointed about the lack of games that I'm getting. He's come here to play football, to be fair. But I still think he's got a future next season if Pogba goes. Let's have a look then. So what is this? What is going on here? Hunar says Piggett's pronounced Shoratore. I know everybody pronounces it Shoratore, but I pronounce it Shortire. Okay, no, fair enough. Shoratore. I'll call him that. Shoratore. I find it hard to say. Right, so if I just have a little play around with that for a second. That sounds wrong as well. Hang on. Let me go to this thing. Maybe if I do that. No, that's no good. Galaxy cookies are awesome, Vincent, but look, I do like them. Big fan. Oh, why? Hang on, this is something's not right here. Wait, hold on a second. So, media. Give me a moment. Sorry, it's just a bugbear of mine. I want that thing at the bottom there, but it's not there. It's not there. What happens if I do that? No, okay. I don't think we're going to be able to get the scroller at the bottom. I don't think we're going to be able to get the scroll at the bottom tonight, guys. Sufyan Adnan, what's going on with you, matey? How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're all good. Another thing that pisses me off is the subscriber count doesn't come up anymore. I need to contact Streamlabs because that's piss poor. Remember when football used to be exciting, says the Cake Cadet? I mean, I do. You know, the 80s and 90s, I think, was maybe the most exciting period of football. But the 2000s, yeah, I mean, look, they need to change some rules, I think. Get rid of VAR. Make it so offside, you need daylight to be offside. I think there'd be more goals, more entertainment. I think it'd be better. Cake Cadet, I hear you, though, with a £2 super chat. Thank you very much, dude. Yeah, 2000s were awesome. Ride this bar as well. Shivan Jeffwell thinks we missed Pogba in this game. Smash a 1 if you think Pogba needs to get back in this side ASAP. I actually do think that as well. And you wouldn't have thought I would have said that realistically because, you know, I don't really rate Pogba that much as a consistent player for United. But for the month before he was out, he was one of our most creative, you know, reliable players. He was scoring goals. He was winning us games. It was pretty decent. Ruddy Can't Game thinks they need to get rid of refs, not VAR. Well, there you go. Get some Autobot refs. That probably will happen in the future. Yeah, Chauvinistic Gentleman says change the offside rule. It's so contentious, the offside rule. It's so bullshit. It needs to be more clear. And if they did have an offside rule where I know it completely favours the attacker, well, good. It's still the same for everybody. But then you can literally look on a computer. You can look at like a photo finish down the line, and you can see if there's daylight. If there's no daylight between the two players in the picture, then it's not offside. If there is then it's not offside. If there is daylight between the two players, then it is offside. It favours the attacker a little bit. Just defend better then. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, hang on, I haven't put my cam back on, have I? Wait a second. Yeah. Haven't put the old cam on. There we go. Hey, Fat Chinese Gamer, I am back. Wait, where is my pig? Here I am. Gonna rock you like a piggy cane. Here I am, Fat Chinese Gamer. Thanks for stopping by and getting in here, everybody. Thank you for joining us for the watch along for the United Palace game. You know, bit of an. How would you rate that first half performance out of 10, guys? I'm going to give it a 4. I think, look, we have controlled it, but not clinical enough, and just literally not doing enough with our chances that we did create, not creating enough chances. But hopefully second half, Ollie will get that Norwegian hairdryer out. It is a Mackie D's Cup first class game, but it's actually a Mackie D's I had last night. I'm just using the cup. I haven't had another McDonald's today. 172 likes on the stream. Get in there. We're on our way to 200 likes, guys. Thanks for smashing the like, everyone who's got in here. Mensley says 3 out of 10. Mark Coughlin says 2 out of 10. Shivwan Jeffrey a 3 out of 10 for me. Cake Cadet thinks it's a 1 out of 10. Crikey. Surely a 1 out of 10 is if we were like 2-0 down to Palace right now, like first game of the season. AR Dan says 4. Yeah, Fat Chinese Gamer says, yeah, I just go and get some food because I'm hungry. Good shout. You're making me hungry. All I've eaten today is I had one of those Nature Valley bars and also a pan au chocolat. That's all I've actually eaten, but I've not been up that long today, in all honesty. My face is still dropping. In fact, you've probably seen the face drop throughout. You know what I mean? Like when you wake up and it takes a bit of time for your face to get into place. Now I've got a bit older, I've noticed that. Wake up in the morning looking like Jeremy Clarkson. Gary Wells with a 2, Shazza with a 3. Shane the Gamer, do you always have your hair long, Pig, or are you waiting to get it cut? I haven't. I just over the last sort of year or two, I just grown it. I don't know why with lockdown and stuff. I just grown it. It's mental. I'm probably getting it cut. I used to look way more suave back in the day when I actually had a nice like short back and sides and a little bit of a quiff on the go. You know what I'm saying? Ruddy Can't Game says I didn't say robot refs, but better refs. Just offside rule. Yeah. Well, one day they probably will. They probably will have robot refs one day though. Like take the human error out of it if that's possible. Yeah, the Botox hasn't kicked in yet, Shane the Gamer. Kate Cadet, I've been complaining about the standard of football for years, and it's not just at this club. Football is shite as a spectacle these days. Well, there's a couple of things which I think have contributed to it. You're seeing a lot more pansies in the game. What I mean by that is people diving, and it's just become like an accepted part of the game. Oh shit, sorry, the second half's underway, guys. What am I doing? It's just become an accepted part of the game, and it's just completely wrong. I think that aspect, it used to be much more physical. It used to be, a proper man's game. There was a lot of contact, a lot of physicality. You look back in the days, you don't have to go that far back. Think about like when, Mark Hughes was playing, for instance. People like that era. That was way more sort of physical than it is now. I think that was more exciting. I think it was, just a little. It's still a physical game, but it's just. There's a lot of yellow cards and stuff are just little tiny. I just think it should almost be a little bit more rough and tumble. It was better back then. Roddy Kant Games says I ordered some cool retro machine and came not working. They will send me another power supply and hopefully it will work. Yeah. Well, that's gashtastic. I hate it when stuff turns up when you when you're expecting something's gashly wrong with it. Gashly Cole. Hi, Gungshi. There he is. Gungshi, mate. I wonder where you're at, son. I hope you're okay. Gungshi, getting in here. It is middle of the night in Taiwan. I hope you're doing well, Gungshi. Thank you so much for joining us for the watch along, mate. How's your day going? Hi, Gungshi says Ice Queen Gaming. Pig, the timer is working now. Yeah, I managed to get the timer working. Unfortunately, the text scroll thing at the bottom is no good. Does anybody not know if on Streamlabs? Because I'm just using like a software to capture the text scroll. Anybody know if on Streamlabs there's like a text scroll? Because I could just copy the text over. I've got the text. It's just not working. 47 minutes gone here, lads and lasses, though. The second half needs to be much better by United. I think what we need to see is a bit more creativity from our midfield. We're not seeing that from Matic and Fred. Bruno's had a bit of a sloppy one so far in this game. If Bruno turns up, then the rest of the stuff ticks over. It seems to be the case. But Bruno's the man, mate. Bruno's always the man. Here he is on the ball. Bruno Fernandes. He will turn up. He will turn up. Hi, Spencer Clifford. How are you? Would you have Zaha back at United, says A. Youssef? I actually would. I think he'd be a good option on the wide positions for us. Don't we have first dibs on him or something, or some sort of relief buyback clause or something? What's my opinion on Daniel James's Fat Chinese Gaming? Well, my opinion on Daniel James has changed a little bit lately because I think he's had some good games. But I'm not going to stray away from my overall opinion of him, which I just don't think he's quite ready for top-flight football. He's a young lad. He's developing. He's getting better. I think in a few years' time he'll be a really good player. I think he's a good squad player for us right now. Player who should be playing in games against lesser teams and who should be coming on in games, late on in games to hurt people with his pace. But I don't want to see him started in big games like you saw him start the last big game. Look, he was in good form, I can understand it, but I just don't think he's ready for big-time football yet. I think he's a late-impact sub, and in a couple of years' time, he's going to be a more developed, better player, but he's a bit of a headless chicken, man. That's my only concern with him. A bit of a headless chicken. Oh, Ruddy, you're annoyed because that cable thing came. Yeah, it's gash, mate. Let me tell you a story as well with this new computer that came back. So I sent the computer back to them with the power cable, and they sent it back to me without the power cable. So they sent me another, the power cable, but the actual, just the plug that goes into the back. It's no big deal. I've got one from my old computer, but, stuff like that's piss poor. Also, they haven't, so the hard drive, I said it wasn't showing the second hard drive. Well, it is in there. And they emailed me back, and I just need to initialize it. That's what it is. But they didn't. They should have fucking done that, shouldn't they? They should have initialized the hard drive like last time, but they didn't. So so I hear you, man. It's annoying when shit like that happens, mate. Oh, it is a shame, buddy. Well, you'll get it sorted out, man. Alejandro Martinez says, love your live streams. Josh D. Palmer says, Pig had a shave. I have had a shave, yes. Thanks for noticing. Rachel says, I'm more interested in Pig's stream than this gash match. Gash match, all on the pitch. Gash match, it's a real bitch. Gash match, it doesn't scratch my itch. Gash match, it's gash. Here's Matic on the ball, though. He whips one over the top. It's a great ball to Rashford. Oh, there's a header in there, though, by the Palace defender. It's beaten away. Part-timers, Pig says, Kerry Wells. First-class gamer says, you got a SATA hard drive? No, I don't, actually. SSD, sorry. And when I say hard drive, I mean SSD. So I've got a 1 gig SSD and a 500 gig SSD. The only one that's showing up is the 500. I just need to initialize it. I just haven't done it yet. But it wasn't initialized before. But yeah, I've got another gig SSD in there as well. Honest opinion on Maguire. Josh De Palma, I think he's a 30 or 40 million pound player. I think he's a good player. Look at him there. He's just got just headed it into gashness. And oh my goodness me, slamming Maguire, you are fucking gash. Rather than do the thing and just get his head on it and clear it away, he's just sort of touched it with his head so it falls to a Palace player and they've had a shot on goal. And Henderson's had to make the fucking stop. Do you know what I mean? Maguire's a liability. You just asked me then, and just what does he do? He has a moment of melt. Well, I think he's a good player, but I don't think he's a reliable player. I think he's an error-prone player. I think he's a slow player. I think he's lacking in some sort of position. I don't think he reads the game at 100%, as what we need. Just as that moment there goes to show you. Vidic or Rio would have just cleared that one away. No nonsense. It was a mistake there by Maguire. Could have cost us. So he's going to do that repetitively because that's just in his nature and in his game. So I actually think he's just not what we need. I think he's a good player. He certainly should not be the captain for us. I think he could be a good squad player. He could be a John O'Shea for us, which is nothing wrong with being a John O'Shea for us. And that's probably doing John O'Shea a disservice because John O'Shea is peak for United. Pretty fucking good player, mate. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't think he's the number one choice for me at centre-back. I think if we had anything about us this window, we go and buy a top-class centre-back, partner him with Bailly or, maybe even buy 2 top-class centre-backs. Sell one of Lindelof, or if we can. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I just don't think he's a top-class player. Zami Yassi with a £5 super chat. Thank you very much for the £5 super chat. Nearly missed it there, dude. He says, with Willian back to his best and Bruno not performing, we could finish higher than United. Zane Miyassi, mate, what are you on about? Zane Miyassi, dude, please give me some of that herb that you're smoking, dude, or whatever you're smoking. There's no way Arsenal are finishing above United. Fact Chinese Gamer says that was funny. Oh man, Ice Queen Gamer, that's good. I hope the call with the council goes well tomorrow. Ice Queen, much love. Much love to you. I hope you're doing okay. Gungshi says, PayPal for the King of the Pigs. King of the Pigs. King of the Pigs. Gungshi, thank you so much, mate. Gungshi, what a hero. Let me go over to my PayPal here. Hang on a sec, though. Palace on the right-hand side counter-attacking us here. Wait one moment. And it's dealt with well by Matic, who just gathers it up in the area, gets his head up and drives out with a run. Gungshi Leone, mate. What a man. What a human being. Gungshi Leone, thank you so much for the hang on. Is there a message? There's no message, Gungshi. Have you sent a message, Gungshi? Gungshi's just sent a 15 boner over. Get in there, my son. Thank you very much for the 15 bone super chat, Gungshi there, or super PayPal, whatever you want to call it. Get in there, you handsome bastard. Mate. Let's get some love hearts in there for Mr. Gungshi. That is so nice. Yes, there is a message, so I can see it in my email now. Sorry, dude. Here it is. Wait a sec. He says, Pig, sorry I'm late, you handsome swine. Wait a sec, United with a chance down the right, ball played in. Oh, beaten away by Palace. Come on, United! Sort it out! Just starting to annoy me a little bit. We're just lacking in any real, ability to get anything created here. Gungshi says, Pig, sorry I'm late, you handsome swine. Set my alarm for 4 a.m. but didn't wake up till 4:30. We're going to smash up these Palace Fools 3-0 in the second half. Come on, United! Gungshi, you've got exactly the same prediction as me. I went for 3-0 as well. And I hope you're right, man. I really do hope you're right. 3-0 would be a big old scoreline now, wouldn't it, with only 55 minutes gone. But I hope when the first goal goes in, it's just gonna unleash the demon, unleash the beast, unleash the fury. Gungshi, thank you very, very much for that. That's very kind of you. He says, rip the great bunny whaler, last of the whalers. Oh, my goodness me, ripped a bunny whaler as well, Gungshi. Bloody hell. Come on, United, says Eddie. Yes, Berber, you about, says Eddie. Watch out, Berber's about. Rachel says, looks like playing up in the Pennines. 55 minutes gone, guys. What's that, Gungshi? Google deleted you? What for? I don't know, Gungshi. What the heck? What happened there? What do you mean Google moderator deleted you, Gungshi? What? This is worse than Gash, says Fergie99. This is boring, man. This second half's worse than the first, guys. Where's the creation now? It's not looking good, is it? We need a change, man. Literally, Solskjaer has to bring a player on now. He's got to make a change. Get Diallo on, mate. That's what I want. I want to see an unknown entity on the ball running at defenders, mate. That is what I want to see. That's exactly what we need. So I hope that he does it. I hope he makes a change soon. 56 minutes gone. Let's have a look. You know, substitutes. Diallo, James, Daniel James could be a decent player to bring on late in this game with that pace as well. Alex Telles is on the bench. It's also McTominay. Personally, I'd probably bring McTominay on in the midfield for maybe Matic or even Fred. And then I'd actually bring on Diallo as well for Greenwood over on that right-hand side. I just think it's just looking a bit ineffective right now. And he's going to have to mix something up if he wants a different outcome. 85th minute sub, says Mad Animal. I bloody hope not, man. You know, that has been a theme of Solskjaer lately, is just late substitutions, and I don't really understand it. He needs to try and influence and be proactive the game a bit more. YouTube Freya Pig, I had to rewatch your FUT weekend because it was hilarious when you said you always bottle at first game. Oh, man. Thank you very much for rewatching it. Gash match, all on the floor. You're right, Jude Costello, so far this is not good. The only people trying to shore Bruno and Cavani. That's what I was saying at half-time, Guy. It just sort of seems like some of these players are not quite bang up to it like they should be. Gary Finnegan says, I'm pretty sure Ollie actually used his subs last year. What happened? He hasn't changed anything at all. Don't know. Don't know. He needs to be a bit more proactive, doesn't he? Giannis Varaklis, Bruno, get involved, man. Get the youngsters on. They aren't tired. I'd be hungry to impress. You're right, Sackar Carter. That's it. And they're unknown entities. You just don't know what you're going to get from them. Remember the old Bolton Cristiano Ronaldo debut? MD Base says, cheeky siggy time. Ibrashia says, take Rashford off. No wonder City are above us. Having a poor game, isn't he? Lots of them are. I'm going to be honest, I think Greenwood's had a very, very ineffective game. Rashford's had quite a poor game. He had one good chance in the first half, but he's bottled it. I think Matic has done okay today. I personally think, the defence has done all right. Realistically, Maguire's melted a little bit with one moment, but other than that, he's done okay. Luke Shaw's been the best player on the pitch. Wan-Bissaka's done okay. You know, it's really not been a very inspirational performance. And now it's a free kick. Shit, man, now it's a free kick to Crystal Palace just outside Manchester United's area here. This is a really good chance for Palace here. Shit! You don't want to be giving free kicks away there, guys. It's not looking good. So this is like perfect position. It's exactly where you would want to put a free kick. It's central. It's maybe like 5 yards outside of the box. You know, this is exactly where you want a free kick, guys. Crystal Palace with a free kick here. Milojevic is going to step up and take this one for Crystal Palace. 58.5 minutes gone, lads and lasses. Watch out for this. This is what Palace wanted, just to wait for their chances. And the shot on goal hits the wall. Get in. I think Cavani got his beautiful archer head on it there. Oh, shit. The rebound comes out. Volley on goal. Oh, my goodness me. The shot by Townsend is just wide of Henderson's goal, thankfully, but super close to being a goal there. Good header away. It was actually Nemanja Matic who gets his head on it and another head on it. Excellent. Good defended by Matic. Gets a head on it in the wall, and then he also wins the header secondarily when it comes back down to him. Good play by Matic, but it's gone into the path of Townsend, who volleys it on goal there, but it's wide. Oh! Should have been a foul on Bailly, to be honest, says Kayam. Nicky Kyrgios says, if United plays like this at City next game, they will be rolled over. Very true. Well, I think what Solskjaer will do is set up in that classic sort of defensive style. Solskjaer's actually always done pretty well against Pep. I know we've not done well against the big teams this season, but Solskjaer's always done well against Pep because I think it allows Solskjaer to set up. We become the side that doesn't have to be the creative emphasis. We can just sort of be the counter-attacking side. That suits us more. I think our problem is in games like this against lesser teams, for some reason we just can't really, I don't know, we just don't seem to create. I would trade Pogba for Kimmich. Yes, I would, Akash Agarwal. I definitely would trade Pogba for Kimmich, to be honest. 60 mins of shit, says Mark Coughlin. Something's got to change now. Solskjaer's got to get somebody on. Greenwood, get him off. He's having a stinker. There you go. He's just lost the ball again, mate. What's he doing? Tell you what, Cavani's coming and won it back like a boss. Oh, but Cavani's been challenged there by Minahevic. Shame, guys. But yeah, Greenwood, I don't think he's going to affect the game. I know usually I'm backing him and everything, but at this moment in time, Greenwood's had a poor game. I would maybe get James and Diallo on for Rashford and Greenwood, because both of those guys have stunk it up. But then saying that, Rashford's the type of man to me that he can just produce one good moment of magic and get the game won. He's done it a lot of times. You've seen a lot of games recently this season alone where Rashford's not actually had a good game, but he's just popped up and scored a banger of a goal or won a game for us. So that is a fair point. You want your big players on in big moments, but Greenwood's definitely not been doing too well. Bruno Fernandes on the ball, then plays it inside to Fred, back to Bruno. Bruno gets his head up and plays a good pass into Greenwood. Greenwood holds it up for a second, plays it back to Matic. Yep, I'll be streaming FUT tonight, Nicky Kyrgios, 100%. Rashford usually sneaks one in, you're right, says Sako Carter. Yeah, he does. That's it, even when he's not having a great game. So, kind of want to keep him on in a way. But yeah, I don't think Greenwood's gonna do it though today. He's just looking a bit off the pace. Played into Rashi though. Fred pass of an absolute Gashton Kutcher from Fred there, and he's given it away. Nice one, Nicky Kyrgios, mate. Please don't go. Yes, Malps, where the fuck's the subs, mate? Where are you? Let's be having you, substitutes. Are you not entertained? I'm not entertained, no. I would like to see some substitutions, please, on Gunnar Solskjaer. 61 minutes in, this is tepid. This has gone tepid. This is absolutely tepid. We need to ignite this game a little bit here. Solskjaer's got to make a change. Fred shit, says the King Cadet. That was a really poor pass by Fred, wasn't it? Shocking pass by Fred. For fuck's sake, Tonk Nash. McKay Kramer says, please, Ollie, let's not get to the 88th minute subs. Come on, for fuck's sake. I know it's getting silly now. I know it's not even 65 minutes yet, but you can see it's not happening. You need a different injection. Player's not having a good game. Well, it's just not his day. He's not a bad player. Greenwood's not a bad player. He's a young lad, but he's not having a good day. He's not having a good day. He needs to come off the pitch, guys. Greenwood needs to come off, and we need to give somebody else an opportunity there. Dan James might be able to influence this game nicely with his raw pace late on in games. He's in good form. This is what Dan James is for, coming late on in games. I said I don't think he should be starting top-flight games right now, but this is what he's for, coming on late in games. Could influence the game, could grab a goal. It's something different. It's something different, to Greenwood. Yeah, that's right, the real Clammy. The Foxes drew again. We've got to get this win today. This is a bottle job, if you ask me, if we don't get this. If we don't win this is a big bottle job. We've got to capitalise. You've got to be good enough to beat Palace if you're second in the league right here. Greenwood again, just giving it away. He's not having a good one. He's not having a good one, man. You can just tell. He's just not at the races today. It's not his fault. Every player has a bad game, but get him off, Solskjaer. Fat Chinese Gamer says, someone said that on the BBC website, looking forward to the inevitable 81st minute like-for-like first substitution by Solskjaer tonight as it remains 0-0. Oh, you know it, exactly. That is likely to happen. But no, I hope exactly, Prince King. I hope he makes a sub soon, though. Prince King says, James got that raw pace. In a game like this right now, that could be really good for us. Late sub, James on, that's what we need. Tired legs late on, get him on. Also, Amad Diallo's on the bench. We haven't seen anything from him. He looks good, he's young, he's raw. Okay, maybe it's a bit too much of a game from him, but is he going to offer you less than Greenwood is right now? The answer to that is probably no. Greenwood's not having a good game, so you might as well. Oh, here's shit! Crystal Palace for the chance. Crikey, they've almost done it. Benteke has an air shot. If not, they had a really good opportunity there. United gather the backup possession. Yeah, Scott the Thomas me to come on. I agree, Vincent, but Scott McTominay coming on would be would be the best bet. Shivan Jeff says, do you think Ollie isn't making any subs because he doesn't trust his players? He seems to stick with the first team a lot, doesn't he? I don't think there's... I mean, he trusts Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay's on the bench. You know, he's played Dan James. He's selected him a few games recently. I think he does trust him. I think he's stubborn. I don't know what it is. I think he's stubborn. Look, Palace is starting to get back into this game now. He's just had a good chance. It's not good. Hey guys, do us a big favour if you're just tuning in right now. We're only 9 likes away from 200 likes. There's probably 9 of you right now that haven't hit the like button. Please do us a big favour and smash that thumbs up on the stream. Let's smash 200 likes on the stream. If you're new to this channel as well, we stream every United game, do a watch along for it, cover all the latest United news, and also play a bit of FIFA and stuff. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon to be notified when we post. Smash the bell like Quasimodo. Esmeralda, the bells! That way you won't miss a thing. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. But yeah, if you are new, hit that subscribe, guys. We're on our way to 40,000 subscribers. Get involved with the channel. Get involved with the community. The Bacon Brigade here is awesome. And yeah, cheers for joining us. Fat Chinese Gamer says, has anyone seen Bruno today? Yeah, he's not had too much of a fantastic game. This second half's been gash from everyone, to be fair. I think really the only players that I think have played a decent game so far today would be Luke Shaw. I also think Matic has actually been, you know, not really put foot wrong. He's been all right. Henderson, of course, you know, but creatively, the players haven't turned up. Rashford, Bruno's not had a great game. He's trying out there, but it's just not quite happening for him right now. And also, Greenwood's just really not been effective. So, yeah, substitutions needed. Yeah, running out of time, says Malps. Make a change. You know, this isn't Chelsea. This isn't Chelsea away, guys. This isn't a game like that. This isn't acceptable where it's an okay feeling to get a draw from. This would be a big fail. Be a big fail if we didn't get the dub here. Kate Cadet says, make a fucking sub, Ollie. Yeah, absolutely. Now's the time. Fishy plays. Well, he could be. He's definitely a top-class player. Bruno. Zane Miyasi with a £5 super chat. Thank you very much, Zane. He comments and says, I think Saka is already better than Rashford and Greenwood. Second best young player after Foden. Form is something that you have to take into account. I think form-wise, I can't really argue with you that his form right now is better than Greenwood and Rashford, actually, in terms of form. But in terms of who's the better player, absolutely not. No, Rashford, I'd definitely rather play Rashford than Saka. And Greenwood as well, I think, got a brighter future in the game. But I can't deny that Saka's a good player, Zane. But no, you're getting a bit ahead of yourself there if you think that he's already better than Rashford and Greenwood. First class gaming, you know what I mean, Harry. Frank Bruno, what's going on with Frank Bruno in the live chat? You know what I mean, Harry. Rashmana says, Solskjaer having a chat with McKenna and Carrick, doubtless about what the change might be. Van der Beek is sat down. Mate, is Van der Beek on the fucking bench, mate? Do you know what I'm saying? Because I can't even see he's on the bench. On BBC, it doesn't even say he's on the bench. Are you telling me he's on the bench? What's going on? Unreal, man. This is a bit of a shocker of a display so far by United. You've got to say, I mean, look, this second half, we went through the match stats at half-time and United had 7 shots and 1 on target at half-time. Well, guess how many they've had now? 7 and 1. It's still the same. The only difference is now Crystal Palace have had 7 and 1, whereas they had 3 and 0 at half-time. So literally since half-time, Palace have had some shots and United haven't done anything. This is dreary as fuck, guys. What has happened? Like I've just said, the stats are the same for shots and shots on target since half-time, and we're now 68 minutes in. We have to make a change. 23 minutes gone in this goddamn half, and we haven't had a shot on goal. "23 minutes gone in this half, we haven't had a shot, we still haven't made a fucking sub. It's not working, Ollie. It's not working here. Come on. 68 minutes to make the stop." Sean B says, what an utter shit performance. Christian Eve says, embarrassing. Man Animal says, if I was Man United manager, I'd always be able to touch mine, giving orders, boosting confidence, money in the players. Ollie sits there, but what do I know? I mean, it's a fair point. Yeah, he's not. Yeah, look at him. He's just sat there schmeagling it up. Gongshi says, I got up at 4 a.m. for this. Pull your finger out, Schmeagle. Come on, Schmeagle. Fucking dreadful pig, says Sam Cohen. This is a joke, isn't it, Sam Cohen? This is actually ridiculous. Like, I don't understand. There you go. Finally, looks like Dan James is warming up on the sidelines. Finally, he's actually going to do something by the looks of it. Get Greenwood off, been dog shit. I agree, Hunar, as much as I love Greenwood, he's not actually doing too well at the moment. His form's a bit dodgy. Here's Greenwood on the ball. Oh, it's headless chicken by Greenwood. What's he doing? Get him off. It's time for Dan James, I fully agree. At least he might be able to influence the game and hurt them with his pace. Greenwood, look, he's a great player, but look, he's just not doing it. Just again, another example, he's just not at the races, so take him off, Ollie. Yes, exactly, Fat Charlie's gaming. Greenwood off, James on, 100%. Stephen Barris is unbelievable. Got to make changes now. By the way, much love to all the community here getting in. There's nearly 200 of you legends in here right now. Thank you for joining us. If you're just getting involved, everyone, please do us a big favour and subscribe. We do these streams every single goddamn game. And it's an awesome community. Get involved in the chat. There might be some of you out there who are not commenting or just chilling, watching. Get involved. You're welcome to communicate with us in the live chat here. Stephen Barris is unbelievable. Got to make changes now, for fuck's sake. Stephen Barry, you long-time legend of the channel with the piggy badge emoji next to your name. How you doing? Yes, right. Definitely. Make the fucking changes now, Solskjaer. Haroli's in here. Hello, mate. He says 199 likes. Let's go. Who's going to be 200? Thank you, Haroli. That's awesome. We've got nearly 200 likes on the stream. Hey, we smashed 200 likes on the stream. Get in. Thank you for that, Haroli. Gary Wells, Zany Geek, Debbie Elder says she was the 200th like. Debbie, great to see you. How have you been doing? Great to see you. Long time no see. It's actually not that long, is it? So it's about 2 days or something. But it's great to see you, Debbie. I hope you're okay. Will Collins says, I can't see half the pitch. It's so hard to watch. What's going on with this misty? It's all misty and foggy there, man. Do you know what I'm saying? They need to get the orange ball out. It's fucking foggy as fook over there at Selhurst Park, mate. Get in there, G-Wolf United. Get in there, G-Wolf United. Appreciate you. Looks like a bloody draw, Mr. Pig. It could happen, Rick on Vega. I'm disgusted, but come on, if this is the United of old, or not the United of old, but the United that's got anything about them here, this is going to be a bitter fight to the end of pure chances, goals, pepper in their goal, shots galore, penetration, attacking football. If this is anything like Solskjaer United, if he wants to try and replicate that mentality, then you would think this last 20 minutes is going to be hell on high water for United. We are going to absolutely throw the kitchen sink at them. Come on, United. Make the changes, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Make the changes. I'm getting very frustrated, guys. I mean, has he even got... What the fuck's going on with the subs, man? Do you know how many more shots we've had on goal, guys, since the last stats I've given you? I'll tell you, one. Was it on target? No. So we've had one shot in this whole fucking half so far, and it's off target. This is a joke. Gungshi says, Pig, it's Ollie. He brought the mist back from his cave in the Misty Mountains. That's it, mate. David, I thought it was David Moyes' stench lingering for a second, but I think you might be right. It's not at Old Trafford, it's at Palace, so maybe he has brought that goblin mist in. That Schmeagol mist. McTominay's coming on. That's what I want to hear, Rushmano. Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what we need. The chance in the middle has been rubbish, and McTominay's creation in the middle has been rubbish, and McTominay's actually scored some goals and got about and is a good box-to-box player, and we need to throw the kitchen sink at them. He's a tall lad, set pieces, headers and stuff. Get him in there. Get him in there to tussle it up. That is the right move. Get James and McTominay on right now. Maybe even something else, but Rashford maybe should leave him on because he has got a goal in him. Disgraceful referee. Abba says, you don't even get me started on the referee at the moment. The last referee in the last game, though, it's hard to get worse than that. That referee last game out was an absolute shithouse. Substitution then, Fred coming off for Scott McTominay. Yeah, Fred, not a great game by Fred today. He's given it away a few times, you know. He always works his socks off. He's fantastic for us. He's one of the best players for us this season, in my opinion, for consistency. But not today. McTominay coming on, right decision there. Matic going to sit back, be a little bit more defensive-minded here. McTominay's going to be the box-to-box player. He's going to be getting advanced here. Watch McTominay. He's going to be getting forward. He's going to be getting in the box, use his height, use his ranginess, and we're going to be playing through McTominay a lot here, I think. So, yeah, good decision by Ollie, that. And did we bring James on at the same time? Fucking hell, a bit late, though. I mean, look, there's only 50 minutes left. Oh, ball played in this McTominay straight away immediately. He's got forward, but no, he's missed out on missed out. But Scotty coming on. This is what I'm talking about. You're going to see him getting forward just like that. You see, he's almost going to be playing as like a second striker here now, and he's got forward there. Maybe he should have just squared that to Edison. James is coming on. Excellent, Sam Cohen. Yeah, we need Dan James on as well. I think those are the right decisions by Solskjaer. Get Greenwood off and get Fred off for McTominay and get Greenwood off for James. I think those actually are the correct subs. Shame they didn't come about 10 minutes earlier, but there you go. Captain Frog, I think so. What's going on, Captain Frog? Scujo won as well, man. If Heineken did subs. I love Heineken's. Ollie should give Arman a chance, but he might give him a chance, but it's a bit of a tough game. I'd rather see him start in a game against some lesser opposition, or maybe even come on in a game we've gone 2 or 3 up in. Shame we didn't see him in that Sociedad game more so. Malp says, this has been the worst game of football I've ever seen. I mean, it's up there, but it's definitely up there. Shit, Palace with a chance down the left-hand side. Watch out a second. Wan-Bissaka, stand your ground. Good defended by Wan-Bissaka. He does just that. Get Donny on or Matter if they're on the bench, says Gungshi. Haredi says, Eddie, what toppings? What's Eddie having? Jeanette Pugh says, has he crossed the ball once tonight? Greenwood's having mares, mate. He's got to get him off. Get him off the pitch, though. Yeah, Dan James is coming off. Dan James is coming off the pitch here, lads and lasses. And it's not Mason Greenwood coming off. It's Cavani. It's Cavani's coming off. He's not had a great game either, but hang on a sec. We've got to get Diallo on for Greenwood then. Daniel James is on for Edison Cavani. I'm not sure about that. I mean, Cavani's just coming back to fitness. He has been out for a few games. But it's James who's come on for Cavani. I mean, Greenwood's still on the pitch. Is Greenwood going to go up top then? So what have we done here? Are we put Rashford up top or Greenwood up top? And then we're playing James and Greenwood on the wide, or James and Rashford on the wides. And then we've got Greenwood up top. I don't know what's gone on there. Bruno was awful today, says Abasesi. Not a good game. The whole team's struggling. And it's all misty as Fook up over in Sohurst Park here. Look at that mist. Bobby, we need this one. 100% Muzzy MC. I joined for the banter, but now I can only think of garlic pizza bread. Come on, United. Jay Garth, we gifted City the league. Absolutely typical on dreading Sunday. Hang on, calm down. If this United side got anything about them, this last 15 minutes is going to be hectic, and we're going to go and grab this goal. This could be a mangasmic, guys. Just hold on. Could be some mangasms on the go here just yet. Just calm it down. Calm it down. Hang on. Why am I so far over that way? If I move over, yeah, that's better. That's better. That's better. I was too far over. That looks much better. Okay. Foul committed there. I think was it? Yeah, anyway, United get the ball back here. Bailly over to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka to James, who's just come on. James, exactly. Look at that pace down the right. That's exactly it. McTominay to James. James back into the edge of the area. Bruno! Oh, and Bruno just sort of got stuck in two minds there, whether to shoot or pass. He's passed. Luke Shaw whips one into the danger zone. Header on goal there. Oh, Daniel James with a header. It's just wide, and he's having an instant influence here. Look at that. The ball over from Luke Shaw's an excellent one. And Dan James, we saw him nearly score a header the other day. He should do so much better. It's not his forte. Look, I don't expect Dan James to be a headed machine, but he should do a lot better there. He literally doesn't get anything on it, mate. And it's a good height for him. It's perfect. He should put that in the back of the net, mate. He shat the bed. He should definitely put that in the back of the net, but it's not his forte, is it? Fucking hell. It's a corner for United here. Luke Shaw gets his head up then, and we got the big lads in there, McTominay, Maguire, etc. Come on, boys. Luke Shaw with the corner in. Headed away just to the edge of the area to Greenwood. Dan James comes in and retrieves it. Good ball in by Bruno. Oh, dangerous one to the back stick. The mist might actually help us here. I don't know. Cleared away by Palace out to the centre circle. Super chat from St. Mias. He says, Pig, you're going to blame the result on the fog? Well, it must be difficult for these lads to see out there, to be honest with you, Zane. No, I'm not going to blame it on the fog, but actually think about it. Which kit's showing up less in the fog and more in the fog? Ours is blending into the fog. It's not easy for our players. But no, look, I'm not going to blame it on the fog. Wait, just wait, Zane. Just wait. There's 12 minutes left, Zane. Just wait. We're going to come back. Stop it. We're going to come back and smash them up. And we'll not come back, but we're going to score. 10 minutes left. Wait, come on. You're going to see the United of old now. We're going to put it together the last few minutes. I can feel it in my Biggie Lloyds. They're starting to sing. I can feel it, guys. We're going to do this. Have faith. It is a bit foggy, man. I can't really see the game anymore. I want my Sky Sports money back, bitches. You put it on a shoddy display. Hey, Callum, big NI fan. Thank you so much, Callum, for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you, my friend. Get in. Anybody else who's new, hit that subscribe button. We do watch-alongs for every United game and also cover all the latest Manchester United news. Please do us a favour. Hit that subscribe if you're new. Hit the like on the video as well, guys. Smash that thumbs up. Oh, my goodness me. Come on, United. 10 minutes to go. Sort your freaking lives out. Pull your finger out those pies, boys. Alex Winkle says, what if Zayn is Mrs. P in disguise? It all makes sense. Ellie says, yeah, like and subscribe, guys and girls. Thank you so much, Eddie. Pig, your predictions in the bin. It is, isn't it? I predicted 3-0 at the start of this game. It's not only in the bin. It's in the bloody shitter. Roddy says, Alex, you might be right. Oh, my goodness me. Jay Garth says, I feel like Ollie is just a yes man for the Glazers at the minute. Just says what they want to hear. How can you not be a yes man for the Glazers? The problem is they're in charge of the club, and if Ollie wants to actually manage the club and try and help the club, you've got to be a yes man to them, unfortunately, because they'll just sack you off. Look at Mourinho as soon as he stepped out in line. Like, they don't have to put up with any what's he supposed to say? They're doing a shit job and they need to sign me some players. I mean, he's not going to get a very... Oh, shit! My goodness me. And Greenwood... Oh, with a left-footed attempt this time. It was a shot from distance and it wasn't too far over. Actually, decent bit of play. And it's just teed up there. Greenwood comes back inside. It's a very good effort by Greenwood, you know. It's only about a foot over the top of the crossbar. He's got that half a yard and he swung a lovely attempt. Almost a perfect moment for Greenwood just to silence everyone after a bit of a shite performance. And he swung one round there, but it is over the top of the crossbar. Shame that didn't go in, man. That would have been fucking cushy. Hey, Damien United Turner. I'm okay, mate. How you doing? Yeah, my back's not too great, but I'm okay, mate. Thanks for asking. I hope you're well. Give us a pen for fuck's sake. Absolutely, Hunar. Zayn Miyasi, another £5 super chat. Thank you for the support. Zayn, he says, I've got my cigars ready to light and smoke when Palace score. Put that in your pipe, pig, and have a smoke. Oh, for fuck's sake. Zayn, I can't wait until United bang one in a second. But even if they don't, even if Crystal Palace beat us today, guess what? We're still second. And guess what, Zayn? Arsenal are still fucking 10th or wherever you are, son. In fact, let's just go and have a look at the Premier League table just to cheer myself up right now. Premier League table, let's have a look. Oh, yeah, Arsenal are fucking 10th. Have fun. Have fun with that, Zayn. Have fun with that, Zayn. Oh, appreciate the £5 super chat, though. E-Ratio, how the hell did we manage to get to the top of the league? It's pretty incredible, actually, if you look at our recent form, that we're still right near the top of the league, actually, because we should have dipped off. It's just lucky. We're lucky that teams around us are dropping points as well. But yeah, we could have had a really good extended lead to be able to, to be able to build upon this, man. What's with these fucking flies, mate? I've got a couple of fucking flies in here. Oh no, is it that time of year already? I've got a couple of fucking flies in the room. We've gone the winter without any fucking flies. A couple of fucking flies here. I hate flies. A couple of Jeff Goldblums in the house, mate. Yeah, this is very misty, man. I think we're going to have to abandon this game, call it off, and replay it another day. That's my personal thing. I think it needs to be replayed at Old Trafford where it's not going to be as misty. Yeah. This is a shit show of a game. Ollie has to go, for fuck's sake. Mercy, don't be silly, Hunar, mate. He's doing a great job. We're top of the second half of the table. Have it, says Ratface King Bamihang. There you go. Yeah, you are. Actually, no, you're not. You're bottom of the top half of the table, aren't you? Yeah. 20 teams, you're bottom of the top half of the table. Hey, why is Gary Wells been timed out there? He's just saying the movie. Oh, okay. In case somebody is accidentally been offended by that. I see. I think he's just thinking of the movie with Sigourney Weaver in, to be fair. John Shaw says, what a shit performance. Ryan Brown says, if Ollie blamed the weather, then he deserves whatever comes at him. Well, okay then. Fair enough. Well, yeah. Look, This is a shy performance. We have to have attacked a lot better. He has to have tried to influence the game a bit earlier on. And actually, if you look at the last 5 minutes, Crystal Palace with a pass in. Henderson comes out and judges it well and gets it away. Fuck off, Fly! Kiv says, look on the bright side. At least we aren't doing as shite as Liverpool were. True. Jay Garth says, I agree, who I never wanted Oddie to begin with. He's just not going to shut your face there, Jay Garth. Sorry, I'm just kidding. Everybody's allowed their opinions. I'm sorry, but come on. Is this what the fan base has got to? We have one draw away from home, and all of a sudden Ollie's out. He's fucking doing bits in the league, guys. Come on. Let's go on, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Come on, please score. Shut all these Ollie outers up. I can't stand these Ollie outers coming out of the fucking woodwork. Come on, United. Here we go down the left. Come on, boys. Come on, 5 minutes to go. Let's shut these Ollie out melts up. Hashtag Ollie in, lads and lasses. Come on. Fat Chinese Gaming says, man of the match today. My man of the match today is 100% Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's been the best of a bad bunch today. It's a shite display by the boys, but come on, hashtag Ollie in. Jay Garth says, how dare you pick? I'm sorry, Jay Garth. I get very passionate. You're right. You're entitled to your opinion. The ball comes in from the corner. Nobody can see the bastard. Header to the back stick. Oh! Eric Bailly's header just goes through, but it's cleared away. It's so difficult to see out there. The fog, the mist is descended upon Selhurst Park. Mikhail Kramer says, Ollie in. Gungsha says, come on United. Freaking come on United. Hashtag come on United. Hashtag Ollie in. That's right, Stephen Barrow. That's right, Zany Geek. That's right, Abasesi. That's right, Alex Winkle. That's right, Gungshi. Jay Garth, nice one. Glad we can work through this. The fog says, Sufjan out there. Hashtag Ollie in there. Come on, it's just silly to say Ollie out right now after one game. He's been doing fantastic. If that's the case, then Klopp should be sacked. If that's the case, then Tuchel should be sacked, and everybody else should. Well, not Tuchel, he's just come in, but you know what I'm saying. Like we're above everybody. Rodgers should be sacked, and you know what I'm saying. Come on, let's not be silly now. Solskjaer's doing all right. Players, yeah, the players. That's exactly the players haven't turned up today more than anything. Come on, you have to say that there's tactics and there's tactics, but what about the players individually not turn up? Our Portuguese Magnifico Bruno's not been too magnificent today, I tell you. How about Mr. Greenwood? Not really there at all on the pitch, really. Just completely ineffective, giving everything away. Not good. Rashford, I haven't even really barely seen Rashford this game. He's had a shocker. Cavani, coming back after a bit of injury. Invisible, really. Didn't do the job that he usually does, so what can you really say? Yeah, the tactics are bad, but, well, not necessarily bad, but they're just not implementing, they're not being implemented at the moment. But is that down to Solskjaer? Is that down to the players? It's down to the players a lot. Exactly. First class game says, how can the second in the league be sacked? Exactly. And he's not been given unlimited resources here. In the summer, we weren't even allowed to sign the players we wanted. We were having that long negotiation with Sancho, didn't get him. Got Cavani on a free, got Donny, cheap deal. Solskjaer obviously didn't even need or want Donny, really, because he's not played. Not that he's not a good signing, just not done it. Tellez, he's not playing. We've got Luke Shaw. Good signing, but it's not playing. So, actually, we didn't help ourselves that much in the window, whereas we should have done. So, bear that in mind. Solskjaer, all things considered, has done well, but make no mistakes about it. This is a shite performance by United. It's. I wouldn't say it's the worst of the season, but it's right up there. What is it about Crystal Palace? Last we usually batter them, but this season, first game of the season, they beat us, didn't they, at home? Old Trafford, man. Wasn't that 2-0 to Palace? I can't remember now, but that was shitter than this. But still, this is a shite one. Zamiyasi, he says, how are you United second? You have been rubbish all season and playing boring football. Well, probably because we're just a better team than a shite team like Arsenal who can't accrue any points or win any games or put any sort of run of form or string any sort of wins together and just have a complete Mikel Arteta of a manager. Maybe that's why, Zane. Maybe because United actually have done pretty well at spells this season. I agree with you, though. It's miraculous that we're second in a way, like the form, the drop-off we've had. But you know, the league doesn't lie. Unfortunately, this just hands the title further to City, and it also lessens our chances of staying in that top four, unfortunately, guys, because this was a great opportunity to cement ourselves in that second spot. And yeah, we'll still be there. We'll still be in the top four. We'll still be in the second spot, but we needed to win the game. A point's no good here, if you ask me. It's a shit result. Another 0-0 is not welcome to me. Absolute shit, says Debbie Elder. Yeah, Rach, you didn't miss much. It's been an absolute shitter. Timothy Young, we are going to drop points again, mate. So frustrating. I agree, mate. It is not good enough, mate. It's a shit performance by the lads. It's proper gash. I'm gonna get into it at the end of the game, guys. Trust. This is fucking awful. 89 minutes gone. I mean, we're running out of time here. Can we grab a last gasp winner? Fucking come on, United! All the Ollie outers are going to be coming straight out after this if we draw. I can't stand it. Oh, shit, no! Oh, great save by Henderson! Oh, my goodness me! Oh, my goodness me! And I tell you what, Crystal Palace have nearly won the game at the end of the game. They're shocking defended by Manchester United. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, where are you? What are you doing, Aaron Wan-Bissaka? You idiot! You're an absolute bloody idiot! And Van Aanholt's just allowed a clean run through. Wan-Bissaka's just caught napping there. And Henderson makes a great save. Great save, Henderson. But that could have been the end of the game. That could have been curtains. That could have been the winner for Palace. We have played shite! No goal in 3 games, says Stephen United. Absolute muck, says Beauty from Praying 23. What a piss take, says Mark. This is boring shite. How long? We need about 17 minutes of extra added time here because the 90 minutes has just gone up. What's going on, Fezan? This is shite, man. What's going on? Solskjaer and the lads have really not turned up today. Like, the tactics, I guess you can say the tactics have just not been offensive enough. I think we're quite negative to start with Matic and Fred in the middle. I think that was justified by the fact he's had to take Fred off and put a more creative McTominay on later in the game anyway. Should have started up, set up more creative. Like, bit of a shame. Because that's what we lacked throughout the game until you made the change. Draw Chester United says Tackle Bell. Yeah, what's that? 4 draws out of the last 6 Prem games now. I think we've won 2 and drawn 4 out of the last 6. That's not good enough. Gungsi says, come on, United, let's get a late goal. Come on. 2 minutes of our time. There's 1 minute to go, guys. This is not looking fucking good. We're going to draw against shitty Crystal Palace. McTominay puts a shit ball in over the top. What are you doing, Scotty? And there's too much on it. Too much bloody cheese on the taco and it's gone well out. And look at these Palace twats. They're already fucking celebrating, mate. Or are they having a fight? I don't know. Something's going on. Shit. Yeah, Palace player, man of the match. I mean, we are fucked Sunday, says Tommy Kid 89. Oh, mate, don't even get me started. Fucking shitty. City coming up on fucking shitty Sunday. This has been a really bollocks performance. I was trying to stay optimistic in the first half, thinking, we'll turn it around second half. We'll come. If anything, this second half's been even bloody worse than the first half. It's been an abomination of a game. Let's have a look at the stats for the second half. I mean, we had 7 shots in the first half. We've had 11 shots, 1 on target. That's fucking pathetic, mate. You know what I'm saying? My grandpappy would be putting up those sorts of numbers, mate, if I cloned them 10 times and put them out on the fucking pitch. It's a fucking awful display by United today. Make no mistakes about it. The players have not turned up. They've bottled it. They've shriveled it. They've got raisin testicles today, mate. They've got sun-dried tomatoes for testes. They completely freaking shriveled up today. And also, Solskjaer, the way we've set up, the slight lack of proactivity with making a sub earlier on, etc. Maybe that's cost us 2. That's the end of the game, guys. The fucking final whistle is blown. And Solskjaer, why are you smiling? Why are you smiling? Don't be fucking looking content with this shit result away from home, for fuck's sake. This is an abomination of a result, make no mistake. This is an abomination. We've just lost another 2 points. We've made up no ground on City. We've relinquished our opportunity to get further ahead of Leicester, who also shat the bed today. We fucking drawn the game with Crystal Palace, mate, and what a non-event of a game it was. What an awful, gas-tastic, piss-poor, dreadful, Roy Hodgson-esque fucking gas-tastic performance from us, mate. Can you believe it? Let's have a look. I mean, it's unbelievable how bad we were today. The stats, 11 shots throughout the whole game, 1 on target. It's sickening. It's sickening. People like Rashford turned into the invisible Gashford today, mate. Literally just went completely AWOL. Cavani coming back, fair enough, just coming back from injury. How about he should change his name to how about No Varney? Or frickin', I don't know, but he wasn't very good today. Mason Greenwood, mate. How about Mason frickin' Bean good, mate? How about sort it out, Mason? Because that was a bad performance. He needs to step up. And Bruno Fernandes, I'm sorry to say, but he's turned up, and the Portuguese Magnifico has not been the magnificent today. It's just an all-round gas-tastic performance from the players as well. Yes, you can criticise the management, you can criticise the mentality, the everything, but the players have bottled it today. It only looked like a few of them were bloody trying out there. This is a terrible result, guys. Schmeichel smiling. I mean, he stopped freaking smiling now as Schmeichel. He's going into the tunnel, man. I mean, I love Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, guys, but he has got it wrong today. You can't defend a performance against a shitty team like Crystal Palace like that. Yes, we're still second in the league, but look, we've got a decent gap between Chelsea, who are in 5th place. They're on 44 points, and we're on 51 points. It's a decent gap, but we should have had top 4 cemented today, basically, with a win. Leicester City, we could have gone 4 points ahead of them. Leicester City are in fucking 3rd place, guys. We could have gone 4 points ahead of those foxy melts. But instead, what have we done? We've fucking crumbled like Victor Dwindloff, mate. Look at this. Now we are 14 points behind City. 14 points. So we totally thrown the title challenge away, guys. And then you look at the rest of the table. I mean, we're in a safe position, don't get me wrong. West Ham are occupying that 4th spot. They're on 45 points, 7 points, 6 points behind us. We're in a safe spot. But how can we get away with bottling a game like this against Crystal fucking Palace, mate? They're amateur hour. 13th in the league they are, man. Minus 14 goal difference they've got, for fuck's sake. And we can't get a goal. We can't create any chances. 11 shots. What happened to our players today, guys? They shriveled up in the bollock area. I'm looking at players like Fred. He was pretty garbage today. I don't blame him. Shouldn't really have selected a proper negative defence. Solskjaer got his selection wrong by selecting 2 negative defensive midfielders in the midfield. Stopped us, stunted us, and our creativity right from the start, to be fair. You're relying on the likes of Bruno to turn up. Unfortunately, he didn't. You're relying on Mason Greenwood. He's got his mind still on that Icelandic bird, because I swear since he's knobbed her, he hasn't quite been the same player. She's taken his fucking soul. Do you know what I'm saying? I know she seemed like a tasty bit of crumpet, but is it worth it? She's taken his fucking soul, guys. Since then, Mason Greenwood just hasn't been the same caliber. It's weird to say, but anyway, he's been in and out of form, but tonight he was gash. How about Marcus Rashford, mate? I'm sorry to say, but this guy needs to step up and be more consistent. I'm sick and tired of our talismanic players, and I know he's only 22, 23, whatever. I'm sick and tired of our talismanic players throwing the freaking talis down, or whatever it is. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not being talismanic for us when he's putting gastastic, invisible performances in like that. You know, I'd almost rather have had Tony Martial on the pitch today, it turns out. And I never thought I'd say that because he's so damn inconsistent. But Rashford today, terrible performance. Greenwood, terrible. Bruno, I'm going to have to go and call it and say he's had a freaking absolute buddy. You might as well call him Puno Fernandes today, mate, because he was a little bit on the poo side of things. Puno Fernandes didn't turn up. I'm not going to call him that because he's literally the best player in the world. But today he played like his name was Puno. I'm very disappointed. And then everyone else, you know, the defence done okay. Really, the only people to come out from this game with anything, if you ask me, I thought Matic has had a pretty solid, decent game. I think Luke Shaw has actually had a very, very positive, strong game, you know, going forward, especially first half. Luke Shaw's put on a couple of fucking absolute key chances on these United players' platters. He stuck it on a fucking platter for them. And Rashford's just trashed it away. Don't get it, but Luke Shaw was brilliant today. He again gets my man of the match performance amongst a sea of shite. Everyone else, very disappointing. The defence you can't really argue with. Crystal Palace didn't really have too much to do. I mean, Wan-Bissaka out of position a bit, especially at the end there. Almost cost us. Maguire, the big human slab fridge, bloody whatever he's doing in there, did an okay job, apart from one moment where he nearly melted and gave them a goal away. Eric Bailly, as you would expect, makes us so much more solid, makes us look so much better at the back, and we're completely solid at the back. But today wasn't about keeping them out of the back. In fact, it was, because Dean Henderson's had to make a couple of great saves. If not, we'd have fucking lost this game against some shitty 13th place Mrs. Doubtfire managed Eagles. It's a disgrace. How the fucking hell have we gone and drawn at Selhurst Park to Mrs. Doubtfire's 13th placed Eagles with a minus fucking, whatever you want to call it, 14 goal difference? We've let ourselves down today, guys. They've let the fans down. They've let themselves down. The players haven't turned up. As much as people want to come in here in the live chat, and I will get into the comments in a minute and talk about Ollie not doing the bits and Ollie out and he's clueless and all this and he waits too long. The players need to grow some bloody bollocks, mate. They need some space hopper bollocks, and at the moment they're dealing with, I don't know, a couple of freaking tiny little marbles. We need to get them into the mentality of winning. You're never going to win a league if you don't have the mentality of winning. You can't go to places like Crystal Palace when the pressure's on, when you've got to win, when you've got to keep pace with City, when you've got to capitalise on Leicester slipping up today, and you can't go and then slip up. You just can't do it. So, yeah, they've bottled it. They've bottled it. We've got a £5 super chat here from Zayn Miyasi. He says, Pig, what's the name of the next Finding Nemo movie? And then he sent another one saying, Finding Bruno. For fuck's sake, Zayn Miyasi. Bruno Fernandes, where was he today? You make a good point, though, Zayn. Where the fuck was Zayn Miyasi today? I mean Bruno. Zayn's right here. Where are you, Zayn? No, Bruno Fernandes, where was he today? It wasn't a great game by him. We're going to allow him that, though. He's only human at the end of the day. It turns out he is actually human. We thought he was a cyborg sent back from the future to help one lucky manager in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to win the league. But actually, he is human. You know, he bleeds. He actually bleeds, it turns out. So I think what you have to understand here is that he's going to have a bad game here and there. It doesn't stop him being the best player in the world. He's just not quite turned up today. It just didn't quite go well for him. Maybe it would have gone well for him if he wasn't surrounded by a complete bunch of jester meltbags the whole time along. It was like a bloody jester's court out there up top, mate. Greenwood was a bit of a letdown. Clown performance by Greenwood, to be honest. Everything he touched turned to shite. I love Mason. What a great young talent. I'm not even going to pressure him. He shouldn't even really be in the position where he's relied on as that main man on the right wing. He's a bloody number 9, if you ask me, and a young number 9 who should be brought along gradually. You know, not just be thrust in there like you are actually now Manchester United's right winger. Like, he's 19 for fuck's sake, guys. He's 19 years of age, but he did have an absolute stinker of a game. And Solskjaer should have been way more proactive in taking him off earlier on. You could see it. You could see it after 50 minutes. He wasn't going to do it. He wasn't at the races. Should have taken him off. Yes, he did have a shot later on. He missed. Should have taken him off, brought Dan James on earlier, or done something. Diallo. Solskjaer lacked a lot of bottle today. Just going to put that out there. He has shown to me that he's not an adventurous manager. He's not a risk taker. If he was a risk taker, he would have done some things a lot earlier on in that game. He would have maybe chanced his arm at trying Diallo for Greenwood, seeing as Greenwood was being so ineffective. He could have brought Dan James on earlier. He should have started McTominay from the start of this game. Just this sheer selection alone. How negative is that, guys? You're playing Crystal Palace here. They're shite. They're fucking shite. And what do? You set up with Matic and Fred, 2 defensive-minded midfielders in there. That's not good enough. You don't need that against Palace, mate. One is good enough, and then you need somebody to create. So McTominay, he would have been better for this game today, or somebody like Donny, or something like that. Or Pogbau's out, obviously, but, you know, negative-looking team from the off today. And then you factor in the lack of performance from the wide players, the attacking players, you know, because they're who you're relying on to create. You're relying on Bruno, you're relying on Rashford, you're relying on the Greenwoods of this world to create. And if they don't turn up, where's your creativity coming from? It's not coming from the midfield because you've got bloody Frankenstein and Freddie Flintstone in there. But they actually, you know, don't get me wrong, they're good players. Matic was good today, I thought. He actually done all right. But overall, guys, not what we needed. Solskjaer's got it wrong. Okay, it's easy to say it in hindsight, but tactically, selection-wise, he's got it wrong. And we should have really got at them just a lot more. 11 shots on goal with 1 on target is unacceptable for any Manchester United performance against anyone. I don't care if we're playing Barcelona in their heyday. We should be having more than 1 shot on target. So the fact we can't do that against Palace, I mean, it's a real bad performance. It's up there with the worst performances of Manchester United this season. It's maybe not the worst. I mean, we lost to these shithouses at the start of the season. But it's fucking bad, guys. It's fucking bad. And I think that, I think 50% of the blame has to go with Solskjaer here for maybe the selection and maybe the negative selection and the negativity in terms of proactive substitutions. But a lot of the blame, you know, the other half of the blame, it has to go with the players. They've got to show more bottle and more cutting edge and more winners mentality. They've got to be bastards. They're not bastards. They're too freaking nice. They don't turn up and fight and go full-blooded. Where's the full-bloodedness? I just want Roy Keane to turn up with a wet salmon at half-time and slap them all up with it. Because that's what they need. They don't have enough fire in their bellies, enough passion. It seems like sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes they're bang up for it. What annoys me is why do we have to be playing up against the big teams to get bang up for it, to see that level of passion, to see that level of desire? They should be able to replicate that every single game they put on that red shirt. This is Manchester United we're talking about. So I'm very disappointed with the players today. Most of the players, not Luke Shaw, not Matty, some of them have really fought for the shirt. Even Bruno. Bruno's had a bad game today, but he's tried his socks off. But I'm looking at people like Rashford. I'm even looking at Greenwood, looking at some of the other players in the team. Who else was a little bit freaking lackluster today in terms of effort levels? I don't know, Wan-Bissaka maybe, but some of them just not really trying to what seems like 100% of their levels. Christian Eve says, does anyone realise we got FA Cup and Europa League to go for, especially not with this performance? Well, look, that's it. I mean, we're more likely to win a cup than we are cement ourselves in the league. Today, we should have cemented our top 4 position, and that's it. Yassine says, you will broadcast FU2. Yeah, I'm doing FIFA later, mate. Players are fucking shite along with the bench. Cluder says, Zippy, Penguin Tribute. Definitely. Bad tactics for the game. Should have been a lot more attacking from the off. Should have had a more creative selection. Easy to say with hindsight, but it's a fact afterwards. It's easy to see that. More proactive substitutions, and the players needed to turn up. Zayn Miyasi with a £5 super chat says, cigar, chill, and pig melt down. Oh, for fuck's sake. Tackle Bell says, we haven't beat. Thank you, Zayn, for the £5. Kungshi says it's Pigston Churchill. We'll fight them on the beaches. We will fight them in the misty Selhurst Park where Cantona once Kung Fu kicked that twat in the face. We will fight them on the mountains. We will fight them in the forest. We will fight them and we will draw 0-0 away from home and have 11 shots and with 1 on target. What a load of shit. Nothing Churchill-esque about this, is there? Anyway. Washmano says Luke Shaw has created 50 chances in the Premier League this season, more than any other defender. Let's just talk about him for a second. Yes, he's easily the man of the match. He's easily the man of the season so far for me. I've just pinned that to the top of the live chat, Washmano, because what a great stat. Goes to show you, and it doesn't surprise me because today he created about 3 or 4. That's what's so frustrating about this team performance. The likes of Cavani up there and the forward players, they should be capping these off a lot better. Rashford, Luke Shaw's given them good service today. Good few times he's got up there and he's put the ball into them and they've had great service, but they've got to individually do better with that service and they haven't. Thank you very much to the Cake Cadet for a £2 super chat. He says, are you enjoying being 10th, Zayn? Exactly, that's all you got to say to Arsenal fans. Zayn, you're getting in here bantering and giving it the big and all that, enjoying us getting a draw away at Palace. Fair enough. We're second in the league, mate, and you're 10th. You know how many points you are still behind us? 14, mate, still. That's not a good look for you, mate. Edward Reed says, can Ollie fuck off now, please? He's going to blow the cup games. Hey, mate, give him a chance to blow them first, mate. That's silly. He's got us to the latter stages of them. Look, we could go and win a trophy this season. I said it before, with the situation as it is at the club, if Solskjaer got us top 4 this season and a cup and a trophy, that's a good year for us. And then get a proper top centre back in the future. Eddie Otis says, got to disagree, Pigo. So many players have kept Ollie in his job by coming back in all those games United were down. Attitude can't be questioned. It absolutely can be questioned, Eddie Otis, because they don't get up for it in these games against the lesser teams. You see it time and time again. Explain the Sheffield United performance. Explain the West Brom performance. Yes, Solskjaer's tactics are also partially to blame. I've said that myself. But 50% of it's down to the players. These players are supposed to be good enough to show their excellence and their caliber and their qualities, their superiority compared to the opposition, but they can't. They can't. So, yes and no. It's down to both of them. The players are definitely not completely guilt-free or completely fault-free from this performance. They need to harbour 50% of the blame. Yes, the coach has got them set up, I think, a bit wrong to begin with. But the players, a lot of them didn't turn up. You're telling me that was a fully 100% committed Rashford today? He didn't look like it, mate, to me. Same with Greenwood. Didn't look like a fully 100% committed Greenwood to me today. These guys, people like Bruno looked like he was working his socks off. He didn't perform. I'm not saying he wasn't committed. He was committed, but he just didn't perform. But I'm just looking at some of the moments of the game from Rashford and Greenwood and thinking, you know what? Their head's not in it. Their head's just not in this game right now. I don't know. Timer's still going, Pig. Okay, let me turn it off. But that's it. It's all just opiniones. Oh, fucking hell. It's a terrible, terrible draw, though, guys. 2 points lost against really, really subpar opposition. We should be getting the best of them. DD Breadcat says, and we miss Pogba now. The one you said needs to go out. Eat your heart out. Well, look, I still think he should be sold in the summer because we can generate good cash and put it to a player who's maybe going to perform more consistently than Pogba has done. But if you look at the time before he was injured, he was an influential player for us. Solskjaer was getting the best out of him. And maybe that's because Solskjaer is privy to the fact that Pogba wants to leave in this summer and we're trying to generate more money. We don't know the reasons behind it. And if Pogba wants to motivate himself to the point where he's getting a big money move away, which seems like if you listen to what his agent says is the case, then maybe that's why you're seeing such a good performance out of him. All I know is over 4 years, I've seen Pogba very, very poor a lot of the time. Rushmano, with a quote here from Matic. Matic has said after the game, hang on, where's that gone? Matic has said after the game, we are Manchester United. We have to win this kind of game. On Sunday, we have a big game against Manchester City. We have to refocus for that. See, that's the thing. Pressure's on the Man City game now. We're basically handing them the title in that game if we don't beat them. And what should have happened, what should have been the case as well, is we beat this Crystal Palace side today, get the 3 points, close that gap back down to 11 or 12 points. Back down to 12 points, and then play them and have a chance to get it down to 9 points. That would have been the nice situation. But as it stands, what's happened is United go into that game with a 14-point deficit, 14 points behind City with only 11 games remaining of the season. It's not looking good, guys. And it should have been a situation where even if we got a draw or even lost that City game, it wouldn't have been the end of the world for our top 4 position because we'd still be in Crystal Palace who got the 3 points. But as it is, we've lost to Palace. If we lose to City, Leicester could go above us. West Ham can catch us up. Chelsea could catch us up. It's a bad result, this one today, guys. This is a big fail. It's a big fail. Make no mistakes about it. I'm pissed off, guys. It's a big fail. Super chat from Zayn Miyasi. It's simply a ha super sticker. Zayn Miyasi, mate. Seriously? Zayn Miyasi's partying. Zayn Miyasi, can I just show you something, mate? You're fucking 10th in the league, Zayn, mate. What are you laughing at, Zayn? It's preposterous. You're 10th, Zayn. You're 10th, Zayn. Dude, I mean, can we just all get a hashtag let's all laugh at Arsenal in 10th place in the live chat, please? Because it's fucking ridiculous. Let's all laugh at Arsenal. We coming in here because we've drawn a game. Let's drawn a game against Palace. Arsenal in 10th place, Zayn. I hate to tell you this, mate. Wake up and smell the coffee, Mr. Miyasi. Edward Reed says United knew this game was huge and maybe bottled it again because it's a game that man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I agree with you. I think maybe if Leicester would have won today, we would have won today. I think you're right. I think there's some sort of mental thing that goes on with some of these bottlers in our side. As soon as we have an opportunity to make up some ground, we seem to just slip up. And when we have our backs to the wall and we have to perform and have to do it, we do. But yeah. Shout out to It's Your Boy Liam's channel. Yeah, I checked out your channel, It's Your Boy Liam. There's only one video on there, mate. You're going to have to do a bit more content if you want to get a proper shout out from me, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, people ain't going to check you out anyway because there's nothing to check out. Taco LaBelle says, Pig, I have to go. I'll be here for FUT. Thank you very, very much, dude. Do you like pigs? I do like pigs, Roman Fahey. Very intelligent animals. Mikhail Kramer says, imagine being 10th and laughing at a team for being second. Seriously, exactly. It's unbelievable. Stuart Kehoe comments, Pig, 5 at the back, at the back 5 in the middle with no one up front. Whatever happened to 2 up front, keep them back and pressure. Yeah, the game's changed a little bit now, hasn't it? It used to always be the 4-4-2 United with the 2 up front. It's changed a little bit now. Everybody's just adopted this 2 in midfield and 3 in behind a lone striker or a variation. Some people still play with 2 up front, I suppose. But no, Stuart, you're right. What I'd like to see us do for the City game is actually do that, though. I'd like to see us play like a 3-5-2. I'd like to see us play a back line of maybe Tellez, Luke Shaw, left-sided centre-back, along with maybe Lindelof and Bailly as the 3 at the back there, and then maybe Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the right. And then I'd like to see, that back line, because I think against City in the big games, we've actually done all right. Solskjaer's done pretty well going up against baldy slaphead Pep Guardiola. So he's done all right. I think if we go with that counter-attacking tactic against them, I know it's a bit negative. I'm not expecting us to go there and tear them apart, though. Stream disconnected. Sorry, guys. Stream just went for a second there. Refresh it if you have to, but should be all good. Should be all good. Zayn Miyasi with another $4.99 super chat. He says, Obama who? Oh, for fuck's sake. Zayn Miyasi. What is your problem, mate? I mean, you asked him a 10th, mate. How many times do I have to tell you this? Like, you don't understand You don't understand banter, do you? Say, like, fair enough, banter is good, but you can only banter teams when your team is, like, doing better than them. Otherwise, it just sort of makes your team look even shitter. What you're saying, Zane, is United are shit, and you're in second, but you're still way better than us, who are in 10th. You do realise that's what you're saying, Zane? Oh, Amy Yassi says, a bummer, blood clot young, United, we are coming for you. No chance, Amy Yassi. No chance, Amy Yassi. We're going to absolutely freaking do ya. We're going to do ya. We're going to do ya if we play you in the Europa League, that is. Zane, fair play to you, though. I love your confidence, mate. You know, it's not very many times you see a 10th place team think they're going to win the Europa League. I mean, look at this, for instance. Leeds United are in 11th place. Aston Villa are in 9th place. You know, these are the sort of teams that we're dealing with here. Wolves are in 12th, Palace are in 13th. You know, they're the teams that are around Arsenal right now, guys. So don't even worry about it. Any bans from Arsenal fans, we can take right now. Trust me. We can take the bans from Arsenal fans. Buster Cherry says, Leeds will tell you a new one, I guarantee it. Oh, man. Larian Beckfoot says, bye-bye, Ollie and his lovers. Please leave now. Don't be silly, Larian. Why? He's done a great job. He's not got the players that he wanted in the summer. If we had a better centre-back pairing from the off for the start of this season, we wouldn't have conceded as many goals. We'd probably be in a better position right now in terms of points. I'm sure we would have been. And also, you know, if in terms of like attackers, we should have an out-and-out proper goal scorer in the side as well. Today wasn't great. Cavani was a little bit of a loss today because he's just coming back into it. Usually he's the man, but today he just wasn't. Roman Faye says, can we do a charity stream? Yeah, we are going to do a charity stream some point soon, actually. I agree with you. Going to do that again. We did do a charity stream a little while ago, but it's time for a new charity stream soon, I think. Yeah. Rudy Job says it's 1:25 a.m. in East Africa. Stayed up to watch this insipid display by United, and it kills me. Ollie needs to try something different. Play Bruno deeper and involve Donny some more. GGMU. Rudy Job, I love your comment there. Very passionate. Yeah, very late over there in East Africa as well. Thanks for watching from Africa, man. And he says, yeah, Ollie, it is a killer, isn't it? There's people like, look at, I mean, you think that's bad. 1:25 a.m. Mr. Gungshi, the legend that is Gungshi in the live chat. He's watching from Taiwan. I think it's like 4 or 5 a.m. over in the middle of the night. And he set his alarm for 4 a.m. so he could watch the game. You know, that's the commitment that a lot of United fans have around the world. And you don't necessarily expect to win every game, but you expect a lot of a better performance than that. You expect an attacking display. There was nothing attacking about that. We've had one shot on target throughout the whole entire game. It was, like you said, you used the word yourself, it was an insipid display. Great comment, Rudy Job. Thank you very much for getting involved. Everyone, if you're new here, if it's your first time, smash the subscribe button. We do these streams every single goddamn game. So hit that subscribe button, click the bell to be notified, and click the like on the video as well. That would be very nice of you. Batman Night Fan says even Crystal Palace are better than Arsenal. There you go. I mean, there's not much in it. Billy Ellingworth says, apart from his number one target, how did he not get the players he wanted? He got his number one target. No, he didn't, Billy Ellingworth. He didn't get any of his number one targets. His number one target was Jadon Sancho at the start of the window. He didn't get him. That would have been a fantastic player for us. He also definitely wanted a centre-back. It was understood Upamecano was a target, big target for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. They didn't bother going to get him. We got Tellez. Yeah, okay, that was one of his targets. Cavani wasn't one of his targets, mate, just so you know. Cavani was not on Solskjaer's agenda. Cavani's a backup last-minute option, panicked by the board and everybody. It's worked out very nicely, as it turns out. But that wasn't a Solskjaer. He wasn't like, oh, Solskjaer, please, I want to build for the future. Please go and get me Cavani. No. He wanted Haaland. He wanted Sancho. He wanted, Manchester United to actually go out and sign some centre-backs and stuff like that. So I think, look, the Donny situation's an exact reason for that whole, what I'm talking about. If you look at Donny, we signed a player that we haven't even played. Do you think Solskjaer wanted him? I mean, yeah, maybe for the future, but it's not a player we needed right now. Our money could have been better spent elsewhere. But they just got a good player who's young, who's marketable, he's good for the Netherlands, you know, the market. He's good for the future. He's going to get better. He's going to be good for the international side. He's going to improve in valuation. You know, he's a Glazers signing. He's not an Ollie signing, in my opinion. Ollie would have wanted a proper CDM. He would have wanted a proper centre-back, and he would have wanted a right winger at the start of the window at the very least. He might have thought we're all good at striker with Martial and Greenwood, so striker might have not actually been the main concern. But in the summer, right wing. I mean, we know we were negotiating with Dortmund for Sancho. That was what we wanted. And he's the only player, Sancho's the only player we actually were negotiating with right at the start of the window. Everyone else came into this football club the last couple of days of the window. You know, literally, if that's not a last minute, patch-up job, I don't know what is. Sancho, we were negotiating with Dortmund right at the start of the window. So that's Ollie's target. We didn't get him. Anyway, Rushmano with a £5 super chat. Thank you so much there for the £5 super chat, Rushmano. He says, we are still evolving as a team. All of a sudden, everyone expects us to win every game. We are not true title contenders yet. Expect a reaction VC. Yeah, exactly it. There's always going to be blips along the way. There was for the great Alex Ferguson. There will be for the great Solskjaer as well. And hopefully we do call him the great Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in the future. Because there's going to be blips along the way. Look, people forget Fergie finished third a bunch of times with United. Do you know what I'm saying? It's no disgrace. You can't win every year. But Solskjaer's got us at least competitive this year. Now, I wouldn't say now, after we've lost this game or dropped these points to Palace here in this draw, that we're still challenging for the title. I wouldn't say that. But I would say that he's progressed on us and he's got us closer to doing that than the previous regimes have. So I think Solskjaer deserves credit. And I think this team still, like you say, Rushmano, it's a work in progress. Fair enough if he's given the two. We still need two world-class centre-backs. Buy two world-class centre-backs. Buy a world-class CDM. Buy a world-class winger or striker up there. And then if he fails, then fair enough, you can have a go at him. But until he's actually got the tools to do the job appropriately, how can you throw him under the bus like that? Illy United says, I'm sick of this board and Glazers out. Exactly. It's all stems down to that, guys. They're shackling us. They just want top four. Clay's FN, Arsenal have no chance of top four. I'm sorry, but Piggy Honest have lost their title chance. We've lost our title chance. I think you're right. I think Man United have lost our title chance now, but definitely don't think Arsenal are getting top four. No way. Hector says Lampard weren't good enough. No sentiment, just the sack. Now look at Chelsea, improving already. Fair point, but we are not Chelsea, and we actually haven't been feigning. It's only the last few games we've dropped off. Before that, it wasn't long ago we were top of the league, guys. Calm down a little bit. Solskjaer's doing well. I like his signings. I like his management. Look at Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw is a different player under Solskjaer. Whatever Solskjaer's done in terms of management with Luke Shaw has worked diamonds. I have faith in Solskjaer's man management. I have faith in Solskjaer's tactics. I just think that he's a learning manager. He's a green manager. He's somebody that's going to have to take a little bit of time to learn apply his trade. He's going to make mistakes. But we're there backing him. That's what I want to see. And as long as he's performing to a decent standard, which I think for this year, for United, is just a top four finish with a trophy, that would be amazing. Or, a second place finish would be a bloody big progression for United. Fishy plays says, yo, FIFA play, please. Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, we're going to be back in about an hour or so, probably 11:45. I'll set the FIFA up for, so come back for that, guys, in a bit. We're going to do FIFA Ultimate Team Stream, Road to Glory, Glory Man United series, so come back and check that out. Do us a big favor, hit that like button on this stream if you're just getting involved and you haven't done so. Nearly at 300 likes. I don't know if there's anybody out there who hasn't hit the like, but smash the like. Please do that. That'd be awesome. Thank you, the Fat Chinese Gaming, for watching the stream and getting involved. Really appreciate you watching, and everyone else who's watched. The Cake Cadet with a £5 super chat as well. He says, Rushmano, we are Man United and we should never lower our standards. Winning league championships is the standard which has been set at this club. It was the standard that's been set at this club before the bloody pesky Glazers got into it. And then I think the only reason that standard continued after the Glazers' ownership is because of Sir Alex Ferguson and David Gill's still being here, basically handing over that mentality. Unfortunately, Kate Cadet, we have to be realistic and understand that we haven't won the league since 2013, and we're not the top side competing for everything. And Solskjaer still hasn't got the squad that is capable, like Rushmano says, of actually doing it. We still don't have certain key players. We don't have a proper goal scorer. Imagine if we had Ruud van Nistelrooy in his heyday up top. Imagine if we had Rio and Vidic at the back. Just those three players. Forget anyone else. Just those three players. Then we'd be capable of doing it. But right now we're not. We need some better players. So although you're right, we shouldn't accept second best as fans. We have to understand that it's not necessarily down to the manager or even the players in there. It's just down to the personnel that are at the club are not quite good enough right now, I think. I think if you add the quality to the side, with time, things will get better. It took Ferguson 5 years to build his team to a successful team when he first took United over. Alex Ferguson, the great Alex Ferguson, the best manager of all time, took him years to build United to the winning colossus that they became. So I think the similar thing's going to happen with Solskjaer. But I love your passion there, Kate Cadet. Don Piglioni's returning. I'm going to say tomorrow, Gongshi. I actually am. Look, there were some issues. I wanted to do it the other day. My new PC setup, had to re-download games. It took bloody ages and stuff. Today, there's the match on. I've had back issues. I've had reverse sleeping patterns. But I'm going to say tomorrow, 6 or 7 p.m. That's right. Set your alarm, Gongshi. No, that's a terrible time for you, actually. But you can catch up another time. Mark Coughlin, wait till we play AC Milan. Yeah, not looking forward to that one overly. Got to be honest. Mark Coughlin, wait till we play AC Milan. Yeah, Batman Night Fan says, we had ups and downs, but we're improving under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Then Mourinho or LVG, Billy. Yeah, that's it. Exactly. Mourinho, okay, we did finish second one year and we did win some things with him. Can't deny that. He did a good job in the short term. But ultimately, it was just getting worse and worse and worse with Mourinho at the club, and the players weren't happy. Look at Luke Shaw under Mourinho. Gash. The Cake Cadet with another £5 super chat. Thank you very much, the Cake Cadet. He says, it doesn't matter once you lower the standard expectations, you become Spurs or Arsenal. Problem is, it's our owners that have lowered our expectations. We haven't, I still want United to challenge every year, but I just understand that our owners have lowered our expectations. They've lowered our standards. They have. And unfortunately, the standards of other clubs have risen. Chelsea's owner, they've got very high standards. They want to win every year, and if they don't, they're unhappy. They're always constantly striving to win. City's owners, they want to win every year. They're always striving to win. Our owners, that's not true. It's not true of our owners. So unfortunately, we've got to be realistic and say that our standards, unfortunately, they have changed. Not as fans, we still expect that, but we're not realistically going to be given that unless they actually do it. So what I would like to say is, guys, everybody who's maybe a bit contentious about Ollie at the moment, or some players or whatever, let's just actually refocus. Everybody refocus this in, because we seem to have forgotten about it since Cavani came and started scoring a couple of goals and all this. But let's actually just focus on what is the big issue at United. It's the owners. So just don't forget. Stop it for a second. Hashtag Glazers out, guys. Spread it far and wide. They're the cancer at this club. They're the real problem, is the owners. So, we've had great managers since they've been here, but they've not backed them properly. Mourinho wasn't backed in his final season. He's one of the best managers ever. They didn't back him. They've not been great owners. That's the key. Yeah, Fat Chinese Gaming, it says your owners just want to make money, and that's all. That's it. They just want to keep us in the top 4 to be competitive. It's like what is their moment where it's like the gains are just not worth it? Do they spend this amount to finish top 4 and bring this amount in? Or do they spend this amount to finish first and bring this amount in? Do you know what I mean? That's what they give a shit about. They're scum. Glazers out. Yes, absolutely. Eamon Barrett, Shazad Ahmed, the Vutinator. Everybody getting the Glazers out in here. Love to see it. Ollie's not spending in the summer, says Rachel. We'll see. We need to. If we don't, it would just be another example of the scum Glazers doing a complete melt job on our manager. Jarvis Cocker says, hashtag Glazers out. Yeah, Glazers are happy to be top 4, not title contenders. Exactly, Rushmano. That's it. So as much as we want our standards not to have dropped, they've dropped because of our owners. And the reason you mentioned Arsenal will become Arsenal, well, the only reason Arsenal's are where they are, where Arsenal dropped off after Wenger and stuff, is because, and after 2004 really, is because of their owners and stuff. So it's a shackling of the club. Clubs are being shackled by people who are trying to take stuff out of the club. Look at Mike Ashley and Newcastle United. Newcastle United is a big club with a big fan base. They could be a top 8 side if they really wanted to be. They could win the league if they wanted to be. Last time Newcastle had an owner who really wanted to go and push for it and try and win the league, they very nearly did win the league. You remember in 90, whenever it was, 6 or whatever, the Newcastle United, Kevin Keegan, I'd love it if we beat them and all that. Well, that was because Newcastle actually had an owner who was investing in them. They bought Alan Shearer for 15 million quid, which I think at the time, certainly an English record, I think maybe a world record at the time also. But, that's what I mean. You need ambition from your owners to be a team capable of challenging. We don't have that ambition, unfortunately. So it all comes back to that. I don't want to keep making it about that, but you can't get away from it. Our owners are shit. Thank you, the Cake Cadet, for another £2 super chat. He says, hashtag Glazers out. Rushmano says, Ollie, post-match tweet. Thank you very much, Rushmano. Let me go over there and see what Ollie said after the game, because obviously I was on here. I'm going to let you guys know what he said. Patrick O'Neill, thank you very much for the £5 super chat. Patrick, he says, £100 million. What players pick? Not Ollie's fault. £100 million. What players pick? Not Ollie's fault. Green and gold. Shout out my old man, Terry O. We love your content, Pig. You're a legend. Shout out to Patrick and Terry O'Neill, mate. Get in there, the O'Neills. Thank you so much. I'm guessing you're from Ireland, are you? You're a fine man, Patrick O'Neill. 100 million what players? Are you saying are you asking me if I had 100 million, what players would we sign? Or are you just saying the players that Ollie has spent on, a shite? I don't know. But if I had 100 million to sign players with, I would probably bring in that Jules Koundé lad, because I think you'd probably get him for a reasonable amount of money. I'd probably also bring in, I think Haaland is a must-have for United, to be honest, because I think he's going to be one of the best strikers in the world for a decade. So I think you should try and blow you. I'm not saying you could. I'll probably just get Haaland and a top centre-back. MD Base, yes, I am streaming tonight. Get Sergio Ramos on a free. Yeah, Flying Pig United fan, Ramos on a free. Yes, I'll be streaming tonight. Ollie, post-match tweet. Let's read this. Thank you, Rushmano. Let's see what Ollie said, by the way. Thank you so much for that, by the way. The O'Neill family, appreciate that. Mr. Patrick O'Neill getting in with a £5 super chat of love, mate. Legend. Get in there. And also to your old man, Terry. All right, hang on a second. Here we go. Matty Rushmano, thank you so much for giving me this information here. He says, Solskjaer, this is what Solskjaer said after the game. It's been a week without a goal. Yes, terrible goal scoring for Unrin. He says, a week without a goal, and sometimes you just don't hit the form that you've had in many months. I know the boys are giving everything they've got. Well, okay, fair enough. I mean, what was it then? I don't know. Maybe a bit of hangover from the last game, but we were well rested before that. I don't know. It just seemed like, maybe didn't seem like they were giving it their all to me today. I don't know, guys. It was just something not quite right with some of those players. I don't know. Yeah, you're right, first class game, and take what enjoyment you can out of football. That's right, guys. It's ups and downs. It's peaks and troughs, man. Football is a metaphor for life. You can't always be on top, and when you're down and out, it feels bad. But when you do get that sweet taste of victory, it's all the more sweeter for the time that you've been down and out. You know what I'm saying? So it's a metaphor for life, my friends. Enjoy it. Enjoy what you can. Enjoy the ups when you can, and try to not let the lows dwell on you. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's it. He says, when he said the player's given everything, I think he meant 15%, says Fat Chinese Game. That sounds about right. Batman Nightfan, hey pig, I'm going to go. See you later. Hey, Batman Nightfan, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Slabhead out, says Illa United. I'm with you. Rachel, yeah, you know it. I agree. And nothing going to happen in the summer. Yeah, probably. They probably won't spend like they need to anyway. We should have proper ambition. If we did a Man City this summer and bought 2 centre-backs, we'd be in a much better position, but we didn't. Kai Burnham, have a good one, lad. Kate Cadet. Billy Enningworth. Yeah, tomorrow probably Flying Pig United Fan 67. Lindelof update. Pig says Rushmano. Nice one. Let's check that out. Lindelof update. Hopefully he's sold. Lindelof. Solskjaer said, oh no, this is Brad Cox. He says, I asked Solskjaer if Lindelof can feature on Sunday. This is what he said. Victor has struggled. So this is from Brad Cox, a respected journalist from Vavel, by the way. Shout out Brad Cox. He says, Victor has struggled with his back when he plays on Sunday night. That was a demanding game, and he did really well. I didn't want to play him tonight if I didn't have to. Decision on Sunday, I'm not giving you that now. Oh, what? So you're telling me the only reason he actually played Bailey over Lindelof because Lindelof had an injury, otherwise he'd played Lindelof. That's sickening. Oh, man. That's dirty. Thank you for that, though. Right, okay then, guys. We're going to leave it there then, lads and lasses. Mr. Miyagi, Rachel, Flying Pig United Fan 67, Rushmano, Patrick O'Neill, Easter Island out, Varane in with Bailly. That sounds tasty, Patrick O'Neill, yeah. Don't know if that's that realistic, but I hope we do have the ambition to do it. I don't have any faith in our board. Josh Lynn, Scujo1, cheers for the stream. Cheers for watching, everyone. Christian Heath, Adam Cavani, Rushmano, Billy Enningworth, Fat Chinese Game of the Cake Cadet, Batman Night Fan, Kai Bernard, Rachel, Illa United, P. Diddy, Scujo, Eddie O2, Jonathan Gallagher, Stuart Keogh, Must Play, and everybody else. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back in about an hour's time then for the FIFA stream. Make sure you tune in for that, guys. Adam Cavani as well. Gungshi, thank you so much, Gungshi, for getting in here. Hope you have a good sleep, man. Have a good rest up. Have a great day tomorrow as well. Gungshi, you topped on, or today, actually, for you. Have a great day, Gungshi. Thank you so much. Much love to you, man. Eamon Barrett, Rushmano, thank you so much. Okay then, guys, that's going to be it for me. Oh, the Cake Cadet with a £2 super chat at the end here. He says, Cantona outro, but with the guitar pig. Dude, I'm sorry to disappoint you, mate. My guitar is over there in the corner, mate, and my back freaking hurts, man. I can't get it right now. There's too many obstacles in the way. Seriously, my room's a mess. There's lights in the way. I'd have to move lights. Seriously, I've got lights. I can't do it. I'm sorry with the Cake Cadet, but I'll sing you it instead, okay? Ready? Cantona, I'll sing you it instead. I'll get you later. I'll get you later on the next stream, Cake Cadet, all right? I'm not going to sing it. I'll get you later. I'll do it later on the next stream. Promise. When I can get my guitar. I can't get it right now. Okay. I'll see you there, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Like, subscribe, comment. Let's get to 300 likes. Thank you so much for the super chats, though, Kate Cadet, man. I will get you later, I promise you. Tento Cisco, GGMU, take it easy. Okay, guys, that's going to be it from me. See you later. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Come back after the stream. Comment in the not live comment section. Let me know where you think it all went wrong. Anyway, guys, bye. Bad result, shit result. We've got to move on, though. Put it behind us. We're still second. We still need to cement ourselves. Still hopefully win a trophy this season. But, yeah, can't really defend that level of gash performance today. One of the very, very worst. The Kate Cadets, let's do a Cantona intro with the guitar then, with a 2-man super jet. Okay, maybe I'll do that then. You got yourself a deal. Okay, fine. We'll do a Boom Chickadee Chanka Cantona intro. See you in a bit, Kate Cadets. See you guys in a bit. In an hour's time, we'll be on for FIFA. Gungshi getting those sizzling bacon and wild pig emojis in. Much love. Thank you, Rush Mano says, poor result, but great stream. Thank you so much, Rushy, for everything you do. Patrick O'Neill as well. Much love to you and the old man. The Kate Cadet, Shazan Ahmed, Gamer Baby. Say hi to you. Oh, no. The food today to shut up. See you later on, peace. This is the big... Take it easy. Come on, United, for fuck's sake. We'll be back. We'll be back. That's right. Man City going down Sunday. We'll be back with a preview for that soon. Keep a lookout. And peace. When the seagulls follow the troll. This is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much. Bye, Fat Chinese Gaming, United, the Cake Cadet, Gungshi, Dizzy Red Devil, Mr. Miyagi, Marek Koza, Karolchuk, and